I used to watch real TV. I used to have friends, they looked up to me. Then I got hooked on crack, lost my job, I went to rehab. All my time was free, so I started watching online streams. So now I've got to see which website is right for me. I went on the internet and saw a picture of Lil Major. Sent a TTS, called everybody it's trolling and doxing online, watching people sleeping all night. Fishtank.Live brought me into an inclusive community. Say it for free at Fishtank.Live. Say it for free at Fishtank.Live.
Welcome to Fishtank, the exciting gay baby jail where you can finally get revenge on your high school bully by calling a teenage girl the N-word with your host, Jason Goldstriker, and me, your boy, Big Thinker. This is how day 1 of season 4 went, and this season, the gloves come off. At 1:07 p.m., Jet uncovers all the cameras, and this time, the gloves come off.
This is the season we finally take the gloves off. All the way up. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. Yeah. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. This season, we're really taking the gloves off. Bed 4. Yeah, this season, we're taking the gloves off. Confessional. This season, we're really taking the mask off because it was too high in the air to get up there with the ladder and put the glove on, so we masked it. Welcome back to Fish Tank. Thank you for watching.
At 1:10 p.m., guys, the gloves are officially coming off. At 1:15 p.m., we are so back.
You can say whatever you want on Fish Tank, and you can do whatever you want with the season pass. And now, it's only $10? Used to be $60.
If you seek to challenge him, I am your only path.
Your intentions with these people, well, they may be noble. They are misguided.
During the second day, I kind of lost the plot of the whole storyline.
I am Xavier Ravenblood.
The storyline seems to contradict itself.
Solve the riddles, you owe me.
And it goes in so many different directions.
2 of the relics required to reverse the Blood Moon Sacrament.
So right now, I have no idea what's going on.
2? Yes. You see, I believe you have a bit of catching up to do. You, Brave Warrior, Brave Ranger, Brave Rogue, Brave Witch, Brave Gunslinger, and you, of course, the Paladin. Only ye may defend this line.
I warn you, Jan, power may become intoxicating.
My privileges, you stuttering
I'm evil, I'm ready.
Why the fuck are you guys making me go out like Simmons?
Greg.
Is this what Simmons did? Is Simmons arguing about like, y'all get the fuck out of here, like, you're getting kicked off the show.
At 1:21 p.m., our first friend is in the living room. Her name is Ellie.
Ellie has entered Fish Tank.
At 1:24 p.m., Ellie plays with Josie's Ducky Stim toy in the living room. I'm gonna come. At 1:30 p.m., Ellie kills a bug in the upstairs hallway and shows us. Cool. At 1:35 p.m., our second friend is in the tank. His name is Daniel. At 2:11 p.m., our third friend has entered the tank.
Pretty weird.
His name is Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy
Do I supposed to stand here?
Fishtank.
This is like... Hi. How are you? Yeah, what's your name?
Eleanor.
Eleanor? Nice to meet you. Freddie. Daniel, right?
Yes.
All right, nice to meet you. Daniel, Eleanor. Nice to meet you. All right. I had a band called Eleanor. Yeah. Like the Beatles song.
Yes.
Eleanor Rigby. Yeah. Yep. Right. I get a fireplace? It's like quiet in here. What is that supposed to do?
Freddy is immediately a lot more talkative than our last two friends and admits to Daniel that he doesn't know much about the show. At 2:14 p.m., Freddy is introduced to the stocks leaderboard as of right now. 3 stocks have been revealed: Ellie, Daniel, and Freddy. At 2:22 p.m., Freddy and Daniel get to know each other. Freddy shares that he has had 10 concussions. Ouchie! Turns out that Freddy's Reddit account has been found, and he was on the show 90 Day Fiancé. I've never seen that show. At 2:39 p.m., our 3 friends are playing a game of Hangman on the couch, initiated by Freddy. He's truly carrying the tank on his back right now. At 3:24 p.m., Freddy is just now understanding that the show is live 24/7. Wow! At 3:41 p.m., our 4th friend has entered the tank. Her name is Angelina.
Who was first? I was. Okay.
You're doing a lot better than us.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I just did. I said,
At 3:55 p.m., Angelina asks, "Are any of you guys mentally ill?" Daniel admits he's autistic. "Well, you know what, buddy? We would have never guessed if you'd never said anything." At 4:02 p.m., our 5th friend has entered the tank. Her name is, Drench. At 4:38 p.m., our 6th friend has entered the tank. His name is Jin. At 4:48 p.m., in bedroom 2, Angelina explains to Ellie she doesn't like Drench. However, she's okay with everyone else so far. At 4:50 p.m., for some reason, Ellie explains that she's been practicing piss retention. Cool.
wait for them to like drop out on their own.
You think?
Yeah.
I think I'll be good for endurance challenges because I've been practicing piss retention for like a really long time.
You just broke one of my braces bands.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Piss retention? Are you serious?
I'm
How?
serious. I just like sit in my room, drink a lot of water, and then wait.
Why?
At 6:01 p.m., Jin and Ellie are talking about the stock stats on the wall, while Drench says that she'd rather not look at it because it's meant to make them try to impress the viewers and go crazy. Important to know is that Ellie and Jin have already sold out their stocks, and Drench is only at 50% sold. At 6:08 p.m., our seventh friend has entered the tank. Her name is Rachel. Hi, Rachel. At 6:22 p.m., Rachel is reading tarot cards or some other kind of Harry Potter bull for Drench, claiming that she is Bert's long-lost brother and forcing herself to be the center of attention, and the fish and the audience and the narrator are already getting irritated. At 6:29 p.m., our eighth and final friend has entered the tank. His name is Arya. At 7 p.m., Angelina says her arm hurts and Jin offers to hold it for her. They hold hands for a total of 11 minutes. At 7:15 p.m., in bedroom 3, Freddie and Rachel talk alliances and an invitation to Jin, but shortly kick him out after, as he isn't really into it. Rachel has also brought gifts for everybody. She's just like Santa Claus in every way. At 7:16 p.m., Jet asks Arya to give the first confessional to test it out. Arya is worried there might be a bathroom camera. He says he's hesitant to interrupt people and is letting himself get stepped on because he's too nervous.
I thought that the bathroom cam that was advertised was going to be the confessional. I thought that they had 2 bathrooms, one of which was an actual bathroom and one of which was a confessional, but I guess that's not the case, which makes me worried about the possibility of an actual bathroom camera. I've noticed that I am very hesitant to interrupt people here, which puts me at a disadvantage. Normally, I interrupt people very easily, unintentionally. Because I don't know when to enter a conversation. But here I'm, letting myself get stepped on because I am so incredibly nervous about being here. Man, there are holes in the wall. They look like bullet holes. Not sure what the holes are for. Maybe just something to do with acoustics. But yeah, I don't think I have the strongest personality out of the people here. I think I'm just a guy right now, which is refreshing. It's refreshing to just be a guy. I do think that might change in the coming days as things get more hectic. Yeah, that's all I have to say right now. But it's nice to know that if there's anything I want to share with the audience, I can come back here.
At 7:19 p.m., all the male fish gravitate to bedroom 3 and start orbiting around Rachel as she rates them all 1 out of 10. Rachel then says that Jet is hot and gives him a 9 out of 10.
I think that he's someone who, by default, would be mid because his body's just okay, but the way he dresses and his charisma combine to make him attractive, I think that's what...
Yeah.
No.
I just think he needs a cut.
From a woman, I completely disagree with you. I would rate Jet, and I'm not attracted to Jet. I don't want a relationship with Jet. I don't want to fuck Jet. Nothing like that. Based just on looks, I give Jet a 9.
9?
9? What? I could see it, but
That's
he
like a
needs
full-
I give Jet a 9.
needs to cut
I give Jet a
McDonald's.
9.
At 7:42 p.m., Jason Goldstriker has arrived and gathers all the fish to the kitchen to recite a fish tank chant. Wee!
Tank.
Oh,
sorry.
Sorry.
Come on down to the kitchen, everybody.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Why did I think it was Frank? Fuck.
Fuck. We're running. I'm like, what are we running from? What are we afraid of?
You idiots.
I'm so excited. Fish Tank Season 4, we're here. We're actually doing it. We're finally doing it. This is awesome. Let's get a Fish Tank House chant going. What's our Fish Tank House chant going to be? How's it start?
Fish. Tank.
Recharge Unite.
Okay, Ellie?
Is Amazeballs.
So it's Fish Tank, Retards Unite, is Amazeballs. You guys paying attention, keeping track?
No, I already forgot. Can we start over?
What's next?
Rips.
Rips?
Yeah, rips.
Rips.
Go Australia.
What?
Go Australia.
Go Australia.
Yes.
Yep.
Nippon Banzai.
Nippon Banzai. That's a good reference. And you, what are you gonna, what's the end part? How's it end?
And that's the end.
And that's the end. So let's start us off. Everybody in unison.
Fish.
Retards Unite is Amazeballs. Rips.
Let's go, Australia.
Nippon Banzai.
Australia, Australia.
And that's the end. Let's do it again, guys. Let's start that fish tank chant. Let's start that fish tank chant. How's it start? Fish tank. Fish tank.
Fish tank. Retards Unite.
Retards Unite.
Amazeballs.
Is Amazeballs. Rips.
Go Australia.
Nippon Banzai.
And that's the end.
Again.
Fish tank. Retards Unite. Retards Unite.
Oh, you have a good smell.
Is Amazeballs.
Is Amazeballs.
Rips.
Rips.
Go Australia.
Go Australia. Nippon Banzai. Nippon Banzai.
That's the end.
At 7:46 p.m., noticing he is missing a fish, Jason repeatedly knocks on the bathroom door for a solid minute until Arya eventually comes out.
Oh, let's get a chant going, guys. Come on out.
I have trouble with the
Come on over here. Come stand next to her. Stand right
What kind of
there.
stuff was it? Was it dial?
Okay.
It's like
Bronner,
in a
dude.
cup.
Bronner's got it.
How's it go again? Let's listen. Fish tank.
Retards Unite.
Is Amazeballs. Rips. Go Australia. Nippon Banzai.
That's the end.
And what's your line? What are you going to add to the fish tank chant?
Anything.
Got the grooves. Look at that. That's groove. You're grooving
Yes,
right
get
now.
closer.
Y'all got the groove with it. Y'all got the groove with it. Y'all got the groove with it. Like
not pushing
y'all got the groove with it. Y'all got to be grooving, y'all.
If you
I'ma
don't-
tell y'all right now, y'all got to be grooving.
Okay, I'm out of here.
I'ma get in the groove, y'all. I got to get in the groove.
Okay, my
y'all.
addition is if you don't watch, you will die in your sleep.
Ah, yeah. Let's get
Retards Unite. Is Amazeballs. Rips. Go Australia. Nippon Banzai. That's the end. And if you don't want to die.
In your sleep specifically.
In your sleep.
Fish tank.
Retards Unite.
Is Amazeballs. Rips. Go Australia. Nippon Banzai.
And that's the end. And if you don't want to
You'll die in your sleep.
Fish tank. Retards Unite. Is Amazeballs. Rips. Go think we really nailed that, guys. That was fantastic.
Damn, I didn't remember.
I'm really feeling positive about this cast. This is the best cast I've ever. The people that we've had on this show up to this point, suckers, bad people, bad guys, irredeemable. You were saying earlier, Ben, you were calling them shitheads. This cast is different. This cast, we've got, I call him the natural winner. I call him Mr. Boombastic. The natural winner, Mr. Boombastic. Bigums. We have Ellie Amazeballs. That's her nickname on the internet right now. They're calling her Ellie Amazeballs. They're saying Ellie Amazeballs is the top choice. Chris? Freddie.
Do I look Chris?
Fred Hyde.
Freddie Fish.
We got Fred Hyde on the cast. I didn't know we had Fred Hyde on the cast.
Dretch?
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 What?
What? Dretch?
Durench.
Yeah, got it.
Durench.
Drench, like the wrench. Are you getting drenched
Or
in the
drenched
rain?
in the rain.
Hmm?
Perfect. Let's go.
Perfect.
What's your name, sir?
Jin.
Ha, okay. Krusty.
Angelina.
Angelina.
Krusty.
Like an angel.
Kind of.
Arye. Fantastic. This is the cast, guys. This is the cast. These are the winners. This is my winner's circle right now. Okay? Everybody I've ever talked to or been associated with in the rest of my life up until this point has been a loser. This is the winner's circle. These are the people I'm going to build $1 million business with. These are the people who I'm going to give my prize money to. These are the people I trust more than anything to see things through. You can take that to the bank.
It's off. Yeah, spit it out.
Is it in it? Tastes like my fingers.
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing. Are you guys ready for your first challenge?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna make waves. We're making waves right now in internet history. You remember the guy that microwaves diapers that he finds in the dumpsters?
No.
Diaper Chew. You remember him?
No.
But you're gonna be more famous than Diaper Chew.
I am?
Yeah.
Is it a
That little cleft lip twitching.
I think it is.
Adorable. The internet's gonna go nuts for this guy. Bigger than Diaper Chew, I said when I first saw him. Diaper Chew ain't got nothing on this guy, Ben. Okay? We're about to make waves. We're about to get you guys famous. You're never gonna have to work again a day in your life. Do you believe me?
I believe you.
Okay. Let's get that challenge going. Let's bring up the challenge materials, please. Challenge materials, please. Big prizes. Now,
Oh, yes.
in these bags, I have painstakingly measured and counted an equal amount of basmati rice. All right? Right now, our people in Israel are suffering. Now's our chance to show them that we don't take that shit. Okay? You and I, our people are dying right now in Israel. We're under attack. Do you understand? And you have to be strong. You have to be strong enough to count this rice.
Yes, sir.
Now your good looks are going to evaporate in 3 years.
You're right.
And you're going to have no marketable skills. And you're basically going to have to do, I can't even imagine, a person of my tier or caliber can't imagine what someone like you does for money. Probably DoorDash.
No.
But now's your chance to seal your fate in internet history by counting that rice.
I'm honored. I'm honored.
What's your problem?
Not much. Oh, no money. I don't have any money.
How old are you?
23.
You're 23. You have no problems?
I have no money.
You have no money? Now's your chance to get some money.
Yeah.
All right? When you count that rice, I'm going to get you paid.
Thank you.
There's one thing standing between you and victory on this show. It's this fucking bag of rice.
I'll count it.
this my whole life.
Same.
I would like to thank the Academy.
All right. Actually, bring them all in here. I have to distribute these fairly. Maybe that rice.
What's the prize for winning this challenge?
A lot of money. Aria, here's your rice.
Oh no. Hey, I have a question real quick. How do we have to move?
Bigums, here's your rice.
Oh my god.
Sweet baby, you keep it in the bag, you count it that way. Ellie.
I'll make sure you do it real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Make sure you do it real fast. Oh my god. Now I need. Oh
Okay. Who's left? Frito-Lay. Did I already get you? You get in here. You hop in there, okay?
How long do we have? What's the time limit?
There is no time limit. This is a first come, first served basis. Jim, that's all you. Freddie.
No.
Hey, is this a broom closet?
Stairs.
Oh.
There you go, buddy. Does anybody need rice?
Me.
Who? Aria?
What?
Aria? Oh, shit. What's your name again?
Daniel.
Skinny Pete?
Yes.
Daniel, I'm just kidding. I got you, brother. You're gonna rice it up right here. The winner of this challenge is going to get a lot of money, and we do have accurate measurements of the rice. Take it seriously. This is your chance to start scooping up prize money. It does accumulate, and if you do a good enough job, the audience might like it. They might purchase some Stoics. You can get counted. Go ahead and start. That's called favoritism. You're plucky. You remind me of Angelina. You remind me of the movie Monster. Who was that?
I'm not a bad person. I'm a real good person.
Who was Monster? Who was Eileen Wuornos? You remind me of Eileen Wuornos. You get a favor. Go rocket. Go kick ass. All right. This is awesome. It's making me fucking sick. Yo. So 5, 6.
38, 42.
Nice squat depth, Aria. 11. Jim's using the palm and hand technique. Very nice. Ellie's diligently counting.
He threw both of the bags over here. Like, what? Which one's mine?
74,
76,
78,
78,
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 93, 93, 93.
It's just like Factorio, Aria.
Oh,
This is just like playing Factorio.
It's on my Steam wish list, but I've never played it.
Get that big factory built up, get yourself some rocket ships, and get off that planet. Or build a factory that builds factories. That's what I do. I'm so good at Factorio. I build the rocket, but then I build a factory that builds factories that build rockets. Aria's taking his shoes off so he can feel the floor. He can feel the rice underneath his feet to get more in tune with the rice environment.
No, it was so I could move all the rice to one spot.
Ah, yes. Let's just hope that that strategy helps our home state of Israel at this point in time.
I'm American. This got too hard, so I'm gonna put all the rice in the bag and take each string out one by one.
God, oh my fucking God.
Is that a cigarette? Do I smell that?
Yeah, it's Sam.
Don't detonate him.
Okay, fine. Sam, what would you like me to call you? Master?
That's good, that works. How about you call me Master and I'll call you Spittoon?
I don't know what that means, if you could clarify.
It's just an alien sci-fi name that I like for you.
And staff?
No. Do you really not know what a spittoon is?
No, I don't.
It's something you spit at.
Okay. So you spit inside of me? So you spit inside of me, Sam? Is that it?
Now we're gonna have to move a little bit faster because there's a 20-minute time limit.
Okay.
So try your best. Do your best. Think about in the past, what did past winners of this challenge do to count their rice? What sort of techniques were they using? They weren't going grain by grain, Jin. So that's a losing strategy. Did you guys try shark sauce yet?
Yes, it's good.
Is it good? It's good, right?
It's good.
Get some of that shark sauce.
I need some, actually. I need some right now.
I'm so excited to know that over the next 6 weeks.
Did you know I belong to a polycule? It's me, 3 other guys, and a fat white woman with autism, and we made a video game. We were gonna call it Undertale 2, but we decided to call it Fish Tank Reality TV Simulator, and you can buy it on Steam. Please buy our video game, please. At 8:15 p.m., a piece of straw is brought to Sam's attention that contains a mysterious magical powder.
A piece of the straw was worth bringing to my attention.
Not to your attention.
What is this, for drugs?
There is some powder there.
I guess I'm the sober police.
42. It's a good thing I'm here to have fun first and foremost, or else I'd be very mad at you.
400.
Yeah.
500. 600.
You're making this
700. What? I'm counting.
At 8:30 p.m., Sam and Ben ask to talk to Rachel privately in bedroom 3. They begin to gaslight her and say that the fans don't like Angelina. They say that her stocks have sold out and she's doing very well, and Angelina's haven't sold well at all. They ask her to talk to Angelina privately and give her pointers on how to win over the fans. Rachel leaves the room to pee, and Sam hides in the closet. While she's out of the room, Ben whispers to Sam, "I like her. She's fire." Rachel's advice to Angelina is to be a little more introverted and to stop laughing at everything.
You guys both rocking sandals?
Just realized. Yeah, I'm rocking sandals nowadays.
That's tight.
CJ put me on that.
Sorry. I'm not wearing my eyeglasses, so it's hard to see.
Chris John? Sandals are like, there is like a masculinity to it.
I love sandals.
Like, I don't mind having my feet vulnerable.
No.
Because the rest of me is going to attack you and kill you. That's how I feel when I wear sandals, you know?
And if you have nice feet, it's okay to show them off sometimes.
Exactly.
All right, Rachel, have a seat right there, please.
Sure, no problem.
And people don't get it. My feet are like athletic.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're fucking.
You do have nice feet. Not to be, I know it sounds weird, but
I got you.
I'm just saying, I'm like,
I got you.
All right. You're not in trouble or anything either.
Am I in the principal's office?
No, you're not.
Relating to sexual, I'm sorry.
No. Okay, so here's the deal.
Did I do something?
No. So I don't want to like be rude. I don't want to be too mean to her, but Angelina has already lost favor with the audience. They don't like the giggling at all of Sam's jokes, the taking the microwave off of the thing and say, "Oh, I have a rice counter now." It's a little too. It's just too on the nose.
Wait, which one is that?
Angelina is the one with the bunny ears and the tank top.
The green thing?
The Latina girl, yeah, that's her. Yep.
The small one that
Yep.
makes it sexy?
That's the one.
Okay, sorry, I just want to make sure because they all some the same.
It's cool. We have
We have to pee too, by the way. Like,
I'll make it quick. So we have this. You saw the Stoics board, so that indicates.
I don't even know. I haven't looked that up.
That's okay. So here's the deal. You're sold out. All right, your Stoics are gone. They're all sold out.
No way. You fucking
No.
gaslighting.
I'm not. Listen, just listen to me. Okay. You sold out. Angelina is not doing good. I need you to just take Angelina up here and like give her pointers on how to not be hated by the audience immediately, please.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Because I don't want anybody to get alienated right off the bat, you know.
I don't understand why she would be. She's like a little girl. There's nothing wrong with her.
She's like,
Too quiet?
No, she's just she's both aware of what's going on, and like the audience can tell she's not going to give them what they want.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You guys don't have to answer.
What?
Is this on, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that doesn't really matter. How much of the show has she watched? Like, does she, like, have, like, how much of an understanding did she?
I mean, probably a good amount of
She's
it.
probably seen most of it.
So then why is she not?
Because not everybody, like people will watch it and then they get here and they're like, oh my god, I'm here. Oh, I'm cute.
Yeah, no, I know.
And they just don't do the
girls have, like, huge crushes on all of you guys. Like, seriously. Not that I'm just saying that might be a contributing thing.
Can you say that
You
just
guys-
just a little louder for the people at home? Because I don't think they heard that.
Pretty much all the girls that ever come to meet Ben, Jet, or Sam end up having some kind of huge crush on them. Except for me, obviously. I see these guys more like my brothers, and I look forward to continuing to blossom the relationship. But I did rate you guys. Did you see that I rated you earlier?
I saw you gave me a 9 and Jet a 9.
Yeah, because I think you guys are handsome guys. Just not, you know what I mean?
All right, so-
they put me in the position, but yes, I
So
will take
you're-
care of it.
So I need you. You said you have to pee. Go pee with it. Take like 30 seconds. Don't take long. Go pee. Come back in here. I'm gonna get
Can you
Angelina.
please just tell me what part of the fucking bathroom they can see, please?
They can't. There's no bathroom cameras. You're fine.
I said that there was.
We were joking. You can pee.
How the fuck do I know that?
Well, now you know. Boom.
Okay, fine.
All right, go pee real quick and then come back in here, please.
Wait, where's the bathroom? See, I don't even know where the bathroom is.
I'm going to be in the closet for this part, but do not tell her I'm in here, okay?
Okay. So I just want to make sure I know which one it is.
I'll grab her for you. You just go pee and come back in here, okay?
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You got it.
I'm sorry that I forgot about the rice, and I wasn't wearing my glasses.
Don't worry about it.
So that's why I started to
You're
throw
all-
it.
No, you're good.
Because I wanted you guys to have content, but I forgot my glasses, and I literally can't see without my glasses.
All good. All right,
Okay.
go pee and then come back in here, okay?
Thank you.
You betcha. They brought these stupid ass hats here.
Nice.
I like her. Yeah, she's good. She's fire. She's so good.
Rachel, I hope your CPAP machine fails and you choke on your fat oink piggy.
I actually want to upgrade. I think I need one that like has like LED lights that like glows in the dark and stuff like that. I think that would be a good choice. What do you think? Let me know.
Rachel, can you? Let's talk about.
Sorry, I just wanted
No, you're-
to. I didn't
no,
know
you're
if
good.
that was paid or
You're good.
who it was. Okay, sorry. So, you need to be more interesting.
Oh, really?
Maybe a little bit more introverted, maybe a little bit more extroverted in a different type of way.
You're so
Thank you,
right.
Rachel.
Don't be like Jokey. Actually, listen to what she's trying to tell you right now.
Stop laughing as much. They don't
Okay.
like laughing. They hate laughing.
I can't help it sometimes, though.
I
get
know.
what you're
Listen,
saying, though.
I was laughing too, right? Look at me. Here.
Yes.
I was laughing too, and it's really annoying and whatever, but you're a different kind of annoying, unfortunately.
That's
You're
okay.
a girly kind of annoying. Like, I'm more of like a male, like you could like compare me to like a transvestite. You're like one of those like anime characters that like just keeps laughing, you know what I mean?
no.
So just cut that out, okay? You're beautiful, you're smart, you're capable. Just cut that shit out. Yeah, and I mean you don't really need the whole get out of here, get up. Look how beautiful you are.
I just wear it because it makes me feel good. That's all.
You're smart. Just, you're
This is
kind of,
actually-
you're kind of acting
we're
like,
not- this is actually- this is-
I'm sorry. Can I?
No, you're good. I'm just saying. Angelina's
You're
like.
giving pick me energy.
That's fine. I'm not trying.
You seem desperate.
I just am excited. That's all.
I know. Listen, they're all sexy. They're all good looking. You want to be famous. You're excited. You're young. This is an exciting opportunity. I totally get it. Okay. But
So
you gotta
just stop talking about that? Like, what do you want me to do?
Just tone it down a little bit. Just tone it down a little bit, okay? Like they obviously like you, right? They casted you, right?
Right.
You're
This
here.
is between you two. I'm just
This
saying
is this is a competition, but you have to do what the audience wants and
I just don't know what they want yet. We just got here.
I know, but like just start off slow, try to be a little bit more reserved, and then kind of get more into your personality.
What have you been doing to ingratiate yourself to the audience?
I don't even know what that word means. I'm retarded.
To how did you get the audience on your side so quickly? What did you do?
I play into the insults. I know that I'm very overweight. I know that my voice is annoying. I know that if you talk to me on the phone, you either think I'm a radio star or a transvestite. Like, I'm fully aware of these things, and I know what annoys people, and I know that there's a time and a place for everything. You need to work on timing. That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong with you, babe. Nothing. You're perfect, okay? But, like, you just gotta work on timing. Because there's a time for something and there's a time for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say?
I will take that into consideration. I just don't really know what you want me to do now.
So did that even make any sense at all? Because now I feel like I'm tripping.
No, I mean, you should, I don't know, just re-explain. You gotta be a little more assertive, though, I think, because it's, like, not sinking in for her. You don't have to be mean, just tell her the truth. Tell her what the deal is.
You seem desperate. You seem attention seeking. You're laughing. It's fucking annoying. It makes me want to shoot myself in the head.
I will stop laughing.
Not me. It's not even really me. I think I'm speaking on behalf of the audience. Like, they probably want to fuck you, but they probably just don't think that you're that smart, and you need to show them that you're smart and that you're capable, and stop focusing on the little giggling and the little this and the little that, and just the stupid fucking things that you're doing, and just focus on the challenges and just try to tone it down a little bit. Does that make sense? Is that what you want?
I don't need to.
I don't know. Okay.
No, it makes sense. I got it. Got it.
I think you're beautiful. I do. But you're so much more than your looks. Just try to play this game. Play this game. Play this game and play it well. Be confident in yourself, but just stop with the fucking laughing.
I'm sorry.
Stop with the fucking maniacal laughing.
Okay.
Could you want me to start laughing? Because I can start laughing.
You can.
Does that annoy you?
It didn't bother me, but I get what you're saying.
Okay. Hopefully I didn't flash any tip there or anything.
I wasn't looking.
Okay. Well, if you wanted to, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. Okay. Just focus on the fucking game.
Okay.
Less laughing, less flirty, less hee hee, like less awkward. Just grow into it. I know you're probably starstruck by these guys and or want to fuck them. Don't focus on that.
Okay.
Focus on just building relationships with other people. No fucking stupid fucking laughing, and just have fun with it. Okay? But just stop with the stupid.
I'm sorry. That's just what I do sometimes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, more or less. What's up? Come in. We're a little busy in here.
Just want to smoke a cigarette.
Okay. You and Rachel can smoke in here, but Rachel, you gotta tell Freddie what I.
Yeah.
If you're gonna smoke a cigarette, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
blow it under the bed so it doesn't get all over the room.
Okay.
Please. Okay.
Ben. Can I talk to you in the other room for a second?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait,
Okay.
Yeah,
you're gonna wait right here. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Awesome.
Okay? Listen. I don't know. Like, I literally had to pee because just talk to her how to keep the audience more interesting. So I told her to stop the fucking annoying laughing. What else do you want me to fucking say to her? You look really disappointed.
I'm not.
Like a father
No.
graduation, and I got the lowest GPA.
No, you did fine. It's just you gotta tell her the truth, you know.
Well, what is the truth? Tell me what the truth is to you.
The truth.
My truth, your truth. I haven't been listening to her. She's not special. I don't understand why she's here. It's not anything personal. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I bet she's smart. I bet she's talented. I bet there's a lot going for her, but she's not sticking out for me.
Well, the
laughing is annoying. Yes, but that's the only thing that I'm picking up. I haven't paid attention to her one time.
Yeah. I'm telling you that the audience is annoyed with her because of all the annoying shit that she's doing. Is like, and then the
Give me a fucking example, Ben.
the laughing. There you go. Boom.
I know
How about
something.
taking the microwave off of the thing? You didn't mention the mic. She took the microwave off the counter and poured rice in it. You gotta tell her not to do shit like that.
The microwave off the counter.
Go in there and say, did you take the microwave? Don't make it like I told you. I don't want her to think that I'm like in here.
No. I'll go back to what I was saying and I'll segue in. You know
Segue into it, please. And then, I mean, just be real with her. Help her out.
I knew that smelled cigar in this bitch, though. That's funny. See you later.
She is a pick-me. That's correct.
That's
Okay,
totally
can you
correct.
please define pick me for me because I don't.
She knows.
understand.
She's like. She knows.
But she's hot shit. Or
She
people want to
knows.
fuck her.
Yes.
Okay.
And she doesn't understand. She might think that like they want to fuck her and protect her and make sure she wins. No, they want to fuck her and kill her.
Wow, yeah.
And the level of annoyed...
Well, I mean, people could say the same thing about me, but okay, go ahead.
The level of annoyed the audience feels is not higher, or is higher.
I would think it would be on.
They're more
no, there's good annoyed and there's bad annoyed.
Yeah.
People are good annoyed with you. People are bad.
Less about me. I'm not a fucking narcissist. Let's go back to what we were talking about.
Sure.
She's bad. She's bad annoying.
She's the bad kind of annoying.
Bad kind of annoying. And so all we need from you is to just go in there and tell it to her straight. Listen, the laughing, the taking the microwave off the counter and calling it your rice counter. It's
man, that's retarded. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
And tell her to put some clothes on.
I was around the corner.
She's a fucking slut.
Well, I look like a fucking slut.
Yeah, but you're fat. I'm not saying that to diss
No, I
you.
know.
I'm saying
shorts.
I'm saying it's
I know.
because you're
I was
not
modest. I have shorts.
You're doing it. You're wearing that because you're a freak, not because you're trying to get guys to fuck you.
We're busy.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you do that for us, please?
Yes. If you don't think I did good enough, then come get me again. I'll do it as many times as you need to do it, but I will definitely say she needs to stop with the fucking picking girl energy and the laughing and the flirting and the fucking touching stuff and fucking unplugging shit and pouring shit inside of shit. It's just too much.
Yeah.
I mean, are we allowed to damage anything? I never asked you guys that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alright, let's go do this thing.
Fine, whatever.
That's not the reason we do everything we do on the show. It's not so you can be a little faggot and pretend to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's not so you can go, oh, look at me, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It's so you can actually
You guys have to be considerate here, okay? You gotta
just actually do it instead of acting or doing a game type thing.
Please.
And that's it right there. And don't do it for attention. Do it because you're in a competition.
Got it.
Day one is a bad day to test us, okay? Just if we tell you to do something, just do it.
Guys, please, okay? I'm working on the ashtray, okay? And then what I want you to do is, when you're done with that cigarette, please go down and get the vacuum and clean it up, okay?
Yep, we'll do. Got it. You got it.
You're acting like a fucking pick-me.
I know.
Stop
I hear
acting like you need to fucking show that you're here to fucking you're in it to fucking win it. Stop with the little laughing. Stop coastering along just because you're good looking and you think people are gonna fucking save you. So you gotta wait here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and we're gonna keep talking about this. But I would like to find my ashtray. Oh.
Yay!
Oh, shit! Let's go! I haven't had a fucking cigarette all day, god damn it.
It's like a reward.
Look at all the shit I had to fucking dig out of my fucking bag.
That's like all the stuff that I brought too. It's identical.
Where's my pink robe? So I was around the corner, but you remember the thing you did? You said something about a rice counter?
Yeah, I found a rice counter.
What do you mean?
The microwave. It's a rice counter.
Don't fucking do that shit. It's fucking retarded.
But it's...
You unplugged it, right?
Yeah, I did.
And you lifted it up?
I needed to, yeah.
No, you didn't need to do shit. You didn't need to do shit. You're not gonna fucking do that anymore.
Okay.
You're gonna cut the shit out.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
No. Say it.
I'm gonna cut that shit out.
What are you gonna cut out?
The retarded shit.
And what is the retarded shit?
All the pick-me shit.
What are you not gonna do?
I'm not gonna come into here acting like it's not a competition.
Put some fucking clothes on. Where's your suitcase?
It's in the room over there.
Get it and bring it over here.
I'm gonna... Okay.
Okay, honey. Let's work on this together.
Okay.
Now show me what shirts you have.
Shirts? I have this shirt. It's like pretty modest.
Is it comfy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna put this on. It's like super comfy and it's getting cold.
Okay, put that on.
Okay.
Let me see how it looks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny?
What?
It's probably just my size. Isn't that so funny?
Want to try it on?
No.
You don't want to put it on? It's so nice.
No, I don't.
Nice.
No, I
like
don't.
A hug.
No, I don't. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it because my mom really loves Hello Kitty. So.
Jen and Ellie, let me get you upstairs.
Who?
Ellie and Jen, I think.
Just cut the fucking shit out or they're going to fucking kill you.
Okay.
You can't fucking break shit. Don't unplug fucking microwaves. Don't pour fucking rice and fucking appliances.
At 8:56 p.m., Sam pours rice on Jin's bed and tells Jin and Ellie, the two Asians, that if they count the pile accurately, they will get $10,000. They also cannot leave the room until it's complete. It makes sense to give them this opportunity due to their racial bonus to their counting skill.
While all this mayhem and chaos is going down downstairs, we noticed that you two are doing a damn good job counting rice. The prize for the main rice counting competition is $100 that I don't even have. Oh no, wait, I do. Right there. That's for the main rice counting competition. Here's the other rice counting competition. This pile of rice right here, if you can count this accurately, as a team, you're both gonna get $10,000. Okay?
Affirmative.
Okay. Go ahead. All right.
It's your
Can't leave the room.
How are we gonna do this?
And don't open it for anybody else.
So we're gonna we should use the bigger drawers. Use the ones on that side.
How much is that? 10 pounds.
That's not gonna help us at all. Take these out. Here, let's use these.
30 pounds of rice.
Catch that.
Oh, we broke something.
I didn't break anything.
It's already broken.
It wasn't broken. It's shut up.
What?
$10,000 on the floor. It's bigger than the freaking bottle of wine, bro.
Well, what the hell? How are we supposed to count all this?
One by one.
One by one?
Yes.
That's crazy.
At 8:58 p.m., Sam instructs Arya to fuck up Jen and Ellie's rice count for 5 fish bucks. Arya is going straight to work, first pretending he has pizza, and then counting out loud. Rachel's not having any of it.
Bucks. I think that might be 5 fish bucks. Your mission is to not let them count that rice. Do you understand?
Okay.
All right.
Hello, pizza man. I have pizza. No, really, I brought pizza. Yeah, we have pizza. They don't want any. Why? I don't know why they don't really want pizza. Yeah, I mean, this is Giorno's brand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 70. What?
What the fuck is going on out here? What are you doing? I'm trying to have a fucking conversation, and you're out here screaming about God knows what. Can somebody tell me what's going on?
I'm telling you.
What's going on down there?
You gotta go there.
Okay.
Just go. Take one for the team.
Come up with an explanation.
It's like the Titanic. Somebody's gotta go. It's like the Titanic. Somebody's gotta go.
No, I'm staying here.
Go.
I'm staying here unless you give me a reason.
I'm trying to help you.
Give me a reason to go downstairs.
I can't tell you right now, but
you know what?
You gotta go.
Why is he going?
There's only one like this.
He needs to come down. Okay. From here so we can win.
Old Godzilla is confident now. Tokyo City like a big leg, but Sunday Batman is from shape. And hey, Godzilla with a back and hey, Godzilla got me still getting that. But didn't expect me pop by shot and see the whole outside. Before you can make a back. Abraham Lincoln popped out of his brain. And blew Batman away with a rat-tat-tat, but he ran away. That's not why I can say it's crazy! My fucking what good bad guys, explosions. That's what I can see and survive.
I'm not going downstairs. I'm staying here. I'm not going. No, I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm dead serious.
You're, look, I don't know who to trust here. This is actually very difficult.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Here's the thing. I don't think either you or our esteemed friend are trustworthy.
For real. I'm dead serious. Yes. Like you have to come down.
Yeah, we're playing Among Us now. I need to figure out who's the sussy baka in Among Us.
And I get that maybe sometimes you've gone through different things, difficult things in your life and shit like that. And it's made you into who you are today. I'm not telling you to change who you are. I'm telling you to change who you are for right now. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
You don't want to be the one that, like, the truck drivers would fucking kill and throw behind a dumpster,
No,
do you?
I don't want that.
That's how you want to be remembered?
No.
You want to go down in history being nothing?
No.
You need another cigarette, don't you? Do you have any?
No.
You do smoke? I forgot. I thought you did.
I do.
Okay, here you go.
Stop.
You have to stop because it's gonna ruin the fucking whole day. You have to stop.
Wait.
Where did we go?
I don't know. I don't want to upset her, but she's Why don't you just grab and drag me down?
I can't.
You can't do that. That's against the rules.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, no physical contact.
It's really to help.
But there was a boxing match in another
That's
season.
different.
It's really to
You
help.
hope a bleed.
It's really for you to help us. If you come downstairs, you're supposed to come downstairs. Dead serious.
No.
Yeah. No, for real. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Why are you looking at me like that? Like I'm dead serious.
Yeah. Why would I come up as well? Why would I?
Because you're being told that you will get money if you get me downstairs.
Give us some personality. Tell us some secrets. Be zany. Be free-spirited. Say whatever comes to your mind. Don't think about the repercussions. Because at the end of the day, you're looking to go viral. You're looking to make a career and you're looking to make Fish Tank proud. Don't fucking go with the, like no, okay?
Okay.
I don't think you got it though.
I promise you I do. I just need to
No, seriously. Because this is a big opportunity.
I know.
There were a lot of people that were going to be chosen to this fucking show. You understand?
They were telling me, yes.
For more up-to-date recaps, check out the Superworld Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel. They even have an AI voice and everything. At 9:04 p.m., Arya is convinced by Freddy to not interrupt Jin and Ellie's rice count, but returns 30 seconds later to sing Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Frozen. I've never seen that movie.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No!
Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Okay, your line is go away, Anna. You're supposed to say it.
Hey.
Yes? What? You can't even tell me what it is.
Let's quit the surprise. Come.
No.
Come.
Seriously, that makes me help.
Come. Trust me. I promise.
They were smart to send you, but
Why?
no.
Come. I promise.
No.
Why? You don't want the surprise?
There is no surprise.
There is.
I'm supposed to disrupt them from counting rice.
Hey. Come on.
Be gone, thought.
I'm trying to be nice. You don't want the surprise?
Be gone.
You're going to be losing out, I promise.
What is the surprise?
Well, I can't tell you, otherwise it's not a surprise. Trust me. Okay.
Well, I mean, the issue is that I'm not even doing a good job of distracting them. Like, they're undeterred, so it's like, I don't know what to do here. I'm supposed to stay here and distract them from counting rice,
That's
but
why you come down. They're done with you.
I was...
I was told to.
No, done with you.
No, I'm staying here.
I think it's the wrong choice. You're playing your cards wrong. I'm telling you right now.
I don't have cards. I don't strategize. I just hang out.
This is the wrong thing to do. Trust me. I promise you.
At 9:08 p.m., everyone is brought downstairs except for Jin and Ellie to choose the winner of the rice counting challenge. Rachel wins the rice challenge. Yay! Fulfilling the pattern of the biggest woman winning the rice challenge every season. She immediately screams like a banshee.
Alright, let's get everybody except for Jin and Ellie downstairs. Arya, take a break and come on down, please. And let's have you guys write down your count. Take the paper, fold it so no one else can see. You already got your count?
Shrimp.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Okay.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's take a look. Arya, that's Durench. Arya and Durench both guessed the same number, very close. Very close.
Doesn't mean it's right.
But the winner is Rachel.
No way!
Well done.
What'd you guess?
605?
605?
Right?
605? 605.
I'm a psychic.
605.
I was doing
605.
I was doing the tarot cards.
Wait, 6,005.
I said 500. Yeah, hello? I'm sorry, that's what the price.
At 9:14 p.m., the fish are organized into two teams for a team versus team marketing challenge. For Drench and Angelina, whichever team sells their girls' stocks out first wins. The teams are Daniel, Freddie, and Drench versus Arya, Rachel, and Angelina.
So now the challenge is, tell me why you were actually trying to get you downstairs.
Okay, sorry, Jen.
Alright, relax for a second. I gotta wait for this to change.
Is it 605? 605. You guessed.
Yes.
Nice.
Wait, so what was the exact number, Sam?
Very close to what you had.
Nice, I love
Oh
that.
my fucking god.
All right.
How did I guess that? That's like unbelievable.
Arya and Daniel are the top stoics. The top stoics. Alright, guys.
Stoics, which are not financial instruments, they are things that are not worth money.
Okay.
A simulation.
It is a simulation for fun only, that you will not be able to make money from in any way. It is not a financial offer. Stoics, the hottest thing on the market right now.
2 of our 8 have not yet sold all of their stoics. Okay, can we guess who those people are?
Yeah, me and
Well, you gotta guess, don't leave the board, okay?
sorry, me and
Who else would like to guess?
Angelica.
Angelina.
Correct.
Angelina and Durench have not yet sold their stoics. They're sitting at about 70% roughly. You guys are pretty neck and neck, okay? Maybe you didn't make the best day one impression on the audience, or maybe there's just people far crazier than you right next to you. Regardless, we're gonna take Arya, you're gonna be one team captain. Daniel, you're gonna be the second team captain.
As they're in the lead, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe you wanna bring Durench to the finish line. It's up to you. So you can either pick Rachel or Freddie. Daniel, you can either pick Rachel or Freddie. You're gonna be in teams of 3. You're gonna make up a genius scheme to get these stoics off the shelf.
So you gotta pick, we're picking teammates and or the loser that you wanna bump up. You can only pick one right now. So who do you either pick do you think is a good teammate between Freddie and Rachel, or you can pick who you think's more marketable between Durench and Angelina.
Angelica, that's nice.
So Ariel, go ahead and pick. Who do you think here is your best bet?
I just want to say I personally like Drench more, but Angelina's more marketable.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Daniel, for your teammate who's going to help you do the marketing, do you want Rachel or do you want Freddie?
I want them to sell themselves to me on why I should pick them.
Good call.
Because I'm
Freddie, let's rock. Give us a sales pitch right now.
Bro, you know me. We worked together before.
We did. We played Hangman. I'm picking you. Come on.
Wow. That was the most fucking retarded fucking
We played Hangman.
You have no fucking idea what mistake you just fucking made.
Hangman.
But you know what? I'm gonna fix this shit. And you're gonna feel fucking sorry.
All right.
You're gonna feel fucking sorry.
Hold up, Daniel. The goal here is so that your person, in this case, Angelina, sells out their Stoics first. So you're marketing them to the audience. Does that make sense, Arnie? You guys get that?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that they're lying and Drench and Angelina are actually in the lead. But let's assume for the moment that they're not lying.
They aren't.
The people here, like Josie won season 1, people here want cute girls. I mean, the people in the audience want cute girls.
Okay, well, I'm telling you it's not. Okay?
So
This is different. This is a whole new season. It's not like season 1 or season 2 or season 3, okay? We can't recycle the same
Okay, shut the fuck. Okay, I love you. Okay, let's cut the small talk. Let's figure out what we're gonna do to fix this
I think
whole
that
situation.
it hurts me to say it, but I think that you might want to play up your...
No, they told me we're not doing that.
No, they said no. They literally just had to talk to her about that. That she needs to stop with the pick-me bullshit.
I was going to say the bad home life, like the sympathy.
We don't want sim.
No, I don't think that's good either.
Okay. Well, I know.
Because then it's like, well, she's either too sexual or she wants everybody to feel bad. We don't want to go there. We gotta find out like a happy medium.
What kind of things do you like? What are your hobbies?
That's what I said. We were just talking about that.
Oh.
Well, I'm just quite the chameleon. Like I'm a pretty clean slate. Like I don't have a bunch of shit to work off of at the moment.
What do you do for fun?
I smoke a lot of weed and I like play on my phone.
What do you do on your phone?
I just consume media. Like
so do I.
That's it.
Well, that's what she told me. But like, guys.
What's your favorite media?
Did they give us a time limit?
No.
What's your favorite media?
Probably TikTok.
Do you know how to write?
At 9:20 p.m., TTSs are live.
Write about how I need to come back from
we all
this.
love you.
I could.
Haha. Just kidding, you fat fucking hog. Shut the fuck up. You're the girl airsoft fatty.
Let me get close up.
What do you? I mean, what I would do is if I
Angel, I thank you so much
write about
already.
the
I
things
hope you
that
are the
I
first
think
to
are
go.
interesting about me.
What do I find interesting about you?
Well, no, like the things
Why are
interesting
we
about you.
Not in my face.
His feet are light and nimble. He never sleeps. He says that he will never die. He dances in light and in shadow.
Focus.
In my audition video, I leaned into the obvious things about myself that I thought were right for comedy, which is being autistic and Jewish. Also fat, but turns out I'm
The
not.
fat bitch was funny for like 10 seconds. Now everything she says is pissing me off.
The fact.
Well, I'll tell you about my audition. So I auditioned because I really just wanted to like embarrass myself in front of everyone at home because
It's the Bubby monster. And you're gross.
oh my god.
You wanted to embarrass yourself from everyone at home because?
Airsoft Rachel. When's the last time you were able to wipe properly?
Yesterday?
What?
Ogres are a lot like onions, you know what I mean? They are both morbidly obese. Rachel's ogres ride, Rachel's ogres.
No, being Shrek is my thing. Then
He's
why
does every guy in this house want to fuck me?
Someone should slip some Ozempic into her evening food trough.
Well,
You all
listen,
know what I'm
guys.
talking about.
At 9:27 p.m., Drench fucks up the Australian national anthem. Way to go, dude.
You talked so much about yourself today. How are you?
You know what? Okay. You know what? You guys are Americans. I know the pledge.
At 9:29 p.m., Drench sells out her stocks and Daniel's team wins. Daniel is forced to decide how he distributes the fish bucks he got for his team winning. At 9:32 p.m., Angelina steals Daniel's fish bucks and distributes them evenly to Arya and Rachel. Daniel finds out and tells Drench and Freddy they've been stolen. Drench immediately heads to B4 and reclaims the fish bucks, except for one that Arya somehow is allowed to keep. At 9:36 p.m., Jin takes a piss in the bedroom closet. Cool.
I gotta piss real bad.
Piss in the closet.
What? In what?
On the floor.
I don't do that. That's gross.
It's $10,000. That's.
Look at the bucket. Look how much rest there is.
You have to see this through. Take it to the.
Well, clearly you want to use this for something.
No, it's fine. Wait, did you disrupt any of this?
No.
Okay, good. Just go.
You're gonna get mad at me for pissing in the drawer?
No.
Damn shit, smell like fried rice in here.
At 9:40 p.m., Sam instructs Angelina to open multiple cans of brown and black beans and empty them into big Ziploc bags. Yay! You can now gamble which fish will be the first to leave the tank using crypto. Gambling. Yay! At 9:48 p.m., the TTS says, fish buck if Arya drinks a half gallon of milk. And Arya says, I'll drink the whole gallon for a fish buck. Gold Striker responds with, I can do a fish buck for a gallon of milk. Arya proceeds to have no idea what he's gotten himself into. At 9:56 p.m., Angelina is instructed to count beans for 5 fish bucks. She's not allowed to help Jin and Ellie with the rice, and she's not allowed to leave the room until the beans are counted. Whee! Jin tells Angelina she can piss in the closet if she needs to. Thanks, Jin. At 9:58 p.m., Arya barely manages to drink the entire gallon of milk and then pukes it up. Icky pukers. At 10:03 p.m., Jin tells Daniel he pissed in the closet. Angelina goes to look and laughs. At 10:18 p.m., Jin audibly pisses in the closet for a second time. Whee!
Time JJ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Careful, ladies. Jin is a no super masturbator. He gon' jerk his shit to y'all at night.
6, 8, 2. Is Jimmy watching?
At 10:22 p.m., Arya is paid by Jason Goldstriker to ruin the rice pile and fuck up Jin and Ellie's progress. Jin ruins Angelina's bean progress in response. That seems reasonable. Arya wins 5 fish bucks for thwarting the rice counting and 1 fish buck for drinking a gallon of milk. Nobody else gets any fish bucks. Yay! At 10:28 p.m., Jet brings up sheets for bedroom 1 after it's been demolished by beans. Jin asks for more supplies to clean the beds. Jet tells him tough luck, he'll figure it out. Angelina is visibly dismayed by her beans. Jin comforts her. Wow, Jin. Just wow. At 10:40 p.m., Mince comes upstairs and asks Rachel sadly, where's my candle? Rachel tells him she got him something different and tries handing him a hat, but he walks away sadly.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is tested. Get arrested.
At 10:45 p.m., the fish are gathered in a half circle in the living room. Jason explains to them it's been a long day and they're off to a great start. He explains that was an amazing rice counting challenge. He tells Jin he showed a lot of heart. Next, he tells the fish it's time for their first one-on-one with him in the confessional. 2. At 11 p.m., Daniel is first up for the confessional. He basically just says that he doesn't feel confident early on, but is feeling a bit better and less reluctant to open up.
I'm here with Daniel. He's the first competitor that I met, and he led off the fish tank chant, which I appreciate. I have to respect that. Daniel, what are your thoughts right now at the end of day 1?
It's only day 1. As good as I did today, it was a lie. And it makes me a little concerned, but I have some new confidence in myself after today. I thought I did horribly when I arrived here. It wasn't the best. I was so quiet. I wasn't entertaining people. But I somehow managed to push through, and it looks like I have a good place in the stock market.
Stoics market, which is
Stoics.
Not financial. There's no financial gain to be had from playing the game that is inspired by real world stocks, but is in no way a stock. So you're an introvert?
Yes.
And you have trouble coming out of your shell, talking to people, that kind of thing?
Yeah, or communicating exactly what I'm thinking. I just kind of, I don't know. I forget the exact words I want to say.
When you came in here, you were pretty quiet.
Yes.
But as the day went on, you kind of opened up. You let a little bit more of your character come out. You played Hangman.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was watching that. So tell me about yourself. Tell me about your life, your journey through this world so far. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
I've had quite a comfortable life. It just kind of drifted by. I didn't think ahead, or I just thought that I would just know it, and everything drifted by. And one day, I just kind of became unemployed, just living with my parents, not doing much. But at the same time, as I became worse, I felt like I've been discovering who I am.
When you say became worse, you mean?
I lacked confidence. I didn't want to talk much. I didn't like how I sounded. I didn't like how I looked in photos.
You didn't like how you looked in photos?
Yeah.
Are you an only child?
No, I have siblings.
How many siblings do you have?
2.
Okay. And your life just kind of floated past, and you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't realize that it was floating past?
Yeah. Well, I did, but I just I procrastinated as long as I could, and now I'm here.
Damn. What kind of? You said you went to a special needs high school?
It was like middle school to high school.
Yeah. Do you have a GED?
No.
What was that experience like?
It was good. I think the teacher I had, she knew how to. You can't just hand me something and understand it. But she was pretty good one-on-one. I would say I was able to understand a lot of of that kind of stuff, like math and stuff like that.
You had a good teacher one-on-one type person.
Oh, go on.
Were you a happy child?
I feel like I was ignorant in a way. I had it really good. I was a third child, and I didn't have to face trouble that much. I kind of got away with just not doing much.
You're saying you avoided trouble, but were you happy? Have you been happy at any point in your life?
I think I was really happy as a kid, but I didn't think. I just didn't think. I just kind of.
You weren't aware of the moments?
Yes, aware of the moments.
Yeah.
Now that I'm aware, it's a lot of highs and lows. It's not like I can say I'm constantly miserable. There's moments where I just look around and it's not that bad.
Do you have any idea what you want to make out of your life? Any kind of 5 or 10 year plan, anything like that?
Not really. Just kind of, I don't know, find something I'm good at, make decent money, maybe a loved one.
You ever try writing it down, trying to figure out what you want out of life and then writing it down?
No, I'm not. I'm a messy writer. I just kind of messy.
What's messy?
Well, my handwriting, and I can't I'm not like this guy. I can't properly list it down.
Is your handwriting so bad that you can't read it?
I can understand it. People can't understand it.
You don't need other people to understand it. It's just for you. It's not to show and tell. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen when you're 30?
That is something I don't like thinking about. What? Trying to figure that out now. I can't say. It could be anywhere, I think.
Well, you should probably write it down and try to figure it out. Because that's like the best way to get a handle on it. Otherwise, you're kind of just, it's this thing that's floating inside your head that's not really resolving or taking shape. That kind of thing. What are you looking forward to in the show?
Well, I like to hang out with them. They're a lot, but they all a lot. Like, oh my gosh. I have my moments, but they all a lot. Mm-hmm. But I like them. That gave me more confidence, realizing there's more to me than I thought there was.
Which game?
What?
Oh, gained their confidence.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I understand. What do you think's going to happen? You think there's any front runners right now? You see anybody looking good out there you think might have a chance at winning?
Jin, that's his name?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's pretty chill. He understands the show, but he's not too insane over it. He's been very mellow.
I would bet any amount of money that he won't win.
Why?
Because he's like a glob dude. He's like a fucking... I think I heard him say like 15 words total.
I mean, that's been a constant history, and they got pretty far, like past contestants.
Is that true?
I mean, well, they started off, I don't know, like Shinji, he didn't talk much.
That's true. Well, Shinji had like a... If I close my eyes and I try to imagine Shinji, I can imagine Shinji. Mm-hmm. If I close my eyes and try to imagine Jin, I just see like rice.
I don't know, it just seems like the typical like Asian 4chan browser.
I just don't know anything. I can't like imagine anything about him based on what I've seen so far. He just seems like a gray wall. Anyway, who else? Anybody else?
Like the Australian chick, she seems kind of resilient.
Mm-hmm.
She's not the brightest, but she I think, I mean, I'm not that bright, but I think she could either take it or like be like one up.
She could eat a punch to the head.
Depending.
And keep going.
Yeah. Let's see, who else is the Jewish guy? Yeah, he's definitely, I can tell he is quite autistic.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's likable.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts? Any questions?
That Rachel chick.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this is some like big acting thing, I don't know about her. I don't think I think the moment she said she was the protagonist, she was kind of sealing her fate.
She's definitely spicy.
And she is a spicy Latina.
Is she Latina?
I don't think so.
She's a spicy Latina. We'll leave it at that. All right, Daniel. Great talking to you. Would you go grab Ellie? Was the second person in line. Go tell Ellie to come up here to the confessional.
Ellie is next to the confessional. She says that her friends usually call her Leonard. Ellie tells Gold Striker that she's still in high school. Uh-oh. She says that she hasn't been diagnosed with any mental disorders. She says her dad is a doctor and is sort of rich. She says she'll probably be homeless in 5 years. Whee!
Who are you?
Well, my name is Ellie, but usually people call me Leonard. I'm kind of just a kid.
Leonard?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from?
San Diego.
Mm-hmm. You go to college or anything?
High school.
Did you graduate?
No.
You didn't graduate high school?
I'm in high school.
No, you're not.
I am.
Stop. How old are you?
18.
That's not true.
I'm dead serious.
Hold on a second. What's that like? Is it fun?
It is so fun being a high schooler.
What do you think of Fishtank so far?
I think it's really great. I'm meeting some amazing fishes, and I'm so blessed to be here amongst them.
Is anything mentally wrong with you?
Perhaps. I haven't gotten a psychoanalysis, so I wouldn't know.
You've never been diagnosed with anything?
No.
Why are you on the show?
Because I got the opportunity to.
Are you just like a normal person, or is there something like wrong with you?
I don't think there's anything wrong with me.
Okay. What do you think of your fellow contestants so far?
I think they're very kind-hearted people, and they are in it to win it.
Mm-hmm. Are you in it to win it?
I am in it to win it.
You are?
I am.
Okay. What's your life like? Are your parents rich?
My dad is.
Your dad's rich?
Sorta.
How
yes.
rich?
A doctor's salary.
Okay.
Typical.
Are your parents split up?
Yes.
Mm. Do you have a crazy stepmom?
Not necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. You got any idea what you want to do with your life?
I'll probably be a grifter or be in a box on the side of the road in 5 years.
Okay. What do you mean by a grifter? You can do streaming? You can do politics?
I'm not smart enough to like even lie about.
You don't have to be smart enough. You just get like a team of writers to help you out.
Yeah.
That would be big money.
I'll be like a stake gambler maybe.
Mhm.
We'll see what happens.
You should do right wing. You should do right wing
Right-wing
grifting.
grifting?
Yeah.
That's the meta right now. Race grifting and
You would
right-wing
crush
grifting.
doing that.
You think?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Elon would probably end up trying to have a kid with you. Anyway, what do you think of your first day here so far?
I think it was a whirlwind of emotions, but ultimately I had a great time, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the challenges.
Okay. Who else do you see as a threat in the house? Anybody?
Personally, no.
No. Okay.
I think I've like set a low enough I guess reputation of myself to where nobody sees me as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of not on the radar yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't see it? Do you see anybody else being charismatic enough to win over the audience? Are you familiar with the show?
Yes, I am.
So you know what the audience kind of likes.
Yeah, they like anti-Semitism, etc. But I mean, I don't know if
What's
I'm.
anti-Semitism?
I have no idea.
What does that word even
That's
mean?
just a freaking
Sounds
buzzword,
like jargon.
buzzword. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Any questions?
No questions.
All right, go grab Rachel. Tell her to come up ASAP.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Rachel stumbles up to the confessional next and complains that it's kind of far. She fangirls over Gold Striker and clearly makes him uncomfortable. She says that she's only really watched bits and pieces of Fishtank. She says that her dad abused her mom and that her dad would say her mom liked big black. She isn't saying anything important, just crybaby stuff. Gay baby jail. Gay baby jail.
It's really tired, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, do you have any fish bucks yet?
No.
Okay. I'm going to start deducting money when you use the name Sam and not Jason.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's all good. You can do it. I'm just deducting money for it. So that's you're at -1 fish buck right now.
-1 fish buck.
Yeah.
So the name Jason.
Yeah, Jason Gold Striker. That's the name of
Did
the
you see
character.
the board? Did you see the board game yet?
What board game?
The fucking board game I made with you on it with the fucking Gold Striker shit. The only reason I've been calling you by your name is because I'm shot today. You guys had me sitting in that fucking house for hours.
What house? To get picked up in? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
Yeah, yeah.
literally, like woke up like really, really early.
Mm-hmm.
Got there at like 11:10. Was there until like 5 o'clock.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. There are people have bigger problems in the world, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just I'm pretty wiped out.
So what do you think of the house so far?
I think everybody's great.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I think everybody's really, really great.
You see any threats?
No.
Okay. So in your mind, you are the protagonist. You're going to win. Is that actually how you feel, or is that just something you're saying?
I think there's a potential to win. I think that if it's solely based on the stocks, then there is
Stoics, which have no monetary.
I'm sorry. If it's solely based on the Stoics, then there's a chance that I don't.
It's not solely based on the Stoics.
But I think that, I could provide a lot of entertainment. So, I don't know, I get a good feeling about it. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Why don't you give me your analysis?
Well, I think you're definitely in the sort of early, taking the chart lead. out of the gates.
So I know that the
contenders for sure.
Stoics
Mhm.
is down right now.
Well, I think yeah. Is it have you watched all of Fish Tank? Is that fair to assume?
I've watched bits and pieces of season 1 and season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I watched most of season 2, but I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't remember most of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say that, I fully watched season 3 for the most part. When you guys cut out in Vegas, I kept tuning back in and out because I was just so aggravated with the fact with the connection, which obviously you guys were even more aggravated. But yeah, no, I think season 3 was your best work. I know that you guys had a lot of bumps and obstacles along the way, but I think that, when you were executing well, you were executing really well, and I kind of wish you had kept on with that concept. I hope you bring it back.
What, Famous House?
Mm-hmm. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. I think a lot of people loved it.
Is this like you expected it to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so.
Cool.
I would say so.
Now let's tell the audience a little bit about yourself. Can we get some background on you? Like, where are you from to start off with here?
Oh God, Sam, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, Sam. I'm so tired. So I was born in Johnson City, New York. I was in New York, Hartsdale until I was 4. And my dad was abusing my mom in front of me, so I don't remember much of my childhood. So I moved to Connecticut. I moved to Norwalk.
Was you like hitting her?
Like, he threw the cats against the wall.
Good God.
In front of her, and then held a knife to her neck in front of me, and was screaming at me, saying that my mom likes big black cock. And I know it's kind of funny. I know it's kind of funny to listen to me tell that kind of story, and it is funny, but it's fucked up,
Mm-hmm. That's horrifying. I'm so sorry.
And crying is not Fish Tank, so I wish you didn't pull me in here right now. But yeah.
So what about?
I didn't really have anybody growing up.
Okay.
At all. Mm-hmm. And I was bullied mercilessly. So I spent a lot of my time on the computer, listening to music and studying psychology when I could. And
I do that.
Trying to find different outlets and things like that to be able to cope with my life. And I made a lot of stupid mistakes. And as I got older, my mom would continually say that my dad was an alcoholic and that she feared that I would become one. Not even that she feared. She said that I was definitely going to become one. Mm-hmm. So, I was immature.
Did you become an alcoholic?
Yes, I did. Mm. And it was the worst experience of my life. It really was. It was the worst.
Being an alcoholic? Both my parents were alcoholics.
I had no one.
Yeah.
No one. And I had this suicidal ideation that I wouldn't live until the age of 25 because I was too scared, or I would kill myself at the age of 24. Obviously that isn't the case. I made it, and I've got 5 years sober. I don't need congratulations. I'm not looking for pity.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Mm-hmm. Are you married?
I made it. I'm engaged.
You're engaged?
To my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
He cheated on me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a trauma bond. Probably not the most healthy. But he stuck by me. And he's believed in my aspirations and my dreams. Mm-hmm. And that means more to me than anybody could ever understand, because I had no one. And people that I did have around always told me that I would never, ever make it as anything. My dad is a best-selling author, and discovered Biggie Smalls, and worked at the Source magazine, and all these things, and he would email me, and he would tell me to kill myself, and that I was fat, and I was ugly, and I would never accomplish anything, and all I ever really wanted to do was spend time with him. And so for years, I just kind of kept trying to work on my craft of, like, what is it that I want to do with my life? And I didn't have a lot of money to go to college. I had spent my money for college on rehabs. And I decided that I wanted to be an actor. So I started to pursue that. And I found that I really have a passion for it. And I know this isn't really an acting gig. But in a way it is. Because, you know, I kind of put on a facade. It's like, I know you probably do the same thing. Like when you're in the media or you're talking to a journalist, you kind of put on this face, and then when you're home, you're just a different person. And so that's what I do for the most part. That's what I do. I know you don't give a fuck, and it's fine, because most people haven't really given a fuck about me in my life. But, you know, I'm very lucky to be alive today. I don't have a lot of friends. I kind of keep my circle small. But I prefer quality over quantity. And my dad can go fuck himself. He couldn't even pay child support. And, yep. He's just an asshole.
So you made it through that.
Sorry.
What were your 20s? What have they been like so far? Did you go to school or anything?
I got my GED. Because I lost everything I owned like 4 different times. Like I would start over and I'd have a job and I'd replace all my furniture, my clothes, you know, just the stuff that kind of defines who you are. And like I had to throw it all out in dumpsters and take a suitcase and move and start over again and start over again and start over again. And you know, I can't even tell you how many times I moved or lost everything. Like it's hard on me. It's really hard. And my mom, you're not going to believe this. I wish I had my fucking phone. I would show you that, like, the other day, like, literally, like, 2 days before I came here, I was going to the urgent care because I was having some issues with my skin condition. And as I'm sitting in the car waiting for my ex-husband to go get my insurance card, an ambulance pulls up behind us, and like they literally pulled out a stretcher and lined it up with the car and put my mom on the stretcher again. And it's like you can't make this shit up, you know? It's just so fucked up because I feel like every time that basically what I'm trying to say is that I feel like every time that something kind of starts to go right in my life, something bad has to happen that tries to throw me off. Like my mom was literally on a fucking stretcher.
For what?
I don't know.
She was with you?
No. She lives in my building.
Oh.
So it's like I was going to the urgent care, and you know I was in a relatively good mood about coming out here, and I was just trying to go deal with my own health stuff, and then like literally like in a fucking movie, the fucking stretcher, I took a video because I literally couldn't believe it, and I'm like this shit happens to me all the time where, you know, I feel like I have something negative happen that's trying to derail me, but I can't let that get me down. You know, you gotta stay positive. You gotta try to make the best out of your life.
What do you see your future looking like?
What do I see my future looking like? Hopefully happy. Hopefully, you know, sober. I want to reach 10 years sober. Spending it with people that care about me, you know, like spending out with people that care about me, like hopefully establishing some type of career, whether it be live streaming or you know, acting or, you know, something that brings me joy, you know, because a lot of people don't really get to do that. And, you know, I think, you know, I'm a special type of person. Like, you know, I'm not going to like sit in a bank and work in a bank. Like, I think that I could offer more to the world, and maybe that sounds like borderline narcissistic, but I just have so many ideas and things like that, and I dream of even, you know, working behind the scenes, like being in production or, you know, writing episodes or, you know, things like that, because I'm like, you know, the ideas that I can come up with are like endless. I could just go on and on and on and on. And it's just a talent of mine, and I guess somehow I inherited that from Ronan, and it's like, it's just my thing. Like I write poetry, you know, I just come up with really good ideas, and sometimes I don't always want to be in the spotlight. Sometimes I kind of want to let other people shine and just come up with the ideas for them. Sorry, I'm not looking you in the eyes, because if I look you in the eyes, I'm gonna cry. So
Let's talk about the house here. What do you think is going to happen over the next 6 weeks?
what do I think is going to happen in the next 6 weeks?
Are you ready to compete?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you going to try to make it to the end?
Yes. Yes.
Solid.
I mean, what? You think I'm going to drop out?
No. Any questions for me?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Go grab Freddie. Tell him to come up, please.
I hope I gave you something that was at least of a little bit of substance.
Yeah.
I fucking cried my eyes out like a fucking bitch, which I said I wouldn't do. But I'm just so tired, Sam.
Freddie's turn. Says he's 36, and he has fucked up his life in the past year. Totaled 2 Mazdas, dumped by girlfriend, in and out with bands, tours, projects. Aww. Tells a story about his band's practice / studio space being robbed. He says it in such a way that suggests he could have done something to do with it. Jinkies. Find his music by searching Frederick Anthony Peasant. Sign me up to see your worth. I was born at birth. I saw you holding. It's terrible. Neat.
Tired?
Oh. Did you travel today?
No, yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Where are you from?
Connecticut.
Oh, okay. So you didn't go far.
No.
What do you think so far? What's your take on day one?
It's fucking
Fish
fun.
Tank?
It's fun. It's fun. It's interesting. The whole cast they're all super nice. You know, they're all gonna be friends for sure. You know.
What are you 26?
36.
You're 36?
Yeah. How old are you?
40.
Oh shit.
What's your life like?
It's shambles, but it's in shambles. Yeah.
In what way?
I crashed 2 cars.
Tight.
Yeah, went through a pretty nasty breakup.
What cars did you crash?
I crashed 2 Mazdas.
Were they cool or were they just regular Mazdas?
There was one was a hand me down from my mom's because my Jeep blew up, and so I jumped in and bought my mom's car, and then I fell asleep at the wheel, totaled it.
Nice.
And then they gave me money to put down a new car, and then I went. My boy started driving it after we were like fucking hanging out, and he crashed it. I got T-boned, got a concussion, and then been unemployed on and off. So then I got a job, then I got a girlfriend, and that all came. Then I lost a car. Then I couldn't Uber anymore before I came here, and then that crashed out pretty bad, and then here I am, and
Would your girl break up with you or something?
yeah.
How come?
I got blackout drunk.
What?
I got fucked up.
And she didn't like that?
Nope.
Why would you do when you're blackout drunk?
I was fucking horrible.
Yeah,
well, I definitely had something to do with concussions and shit, but I just completely blacked out. I don't remember anything, and I can drink, I can drink anybody over the table, but I wasn't drinking for a while, so I quit for like a couple weeks. So I quit for like 3 weeks, didn't really drink, and then I fucking then was off like this. She gave me this Adderall and fuck with my head. Then that happened, but regardless, that's another thing. But what happened was I've been through so many bands and music and all that shit, up and downs, and been hated, by I get a lot of haters,
For what?
I don't know, just fucking, I cut people off from the supply, and then they fucking get, then they go spread rumors and shit and fucking. But that's besides the point. It's just like I've been trying to keep to myself and chill, and a lot of shit went down this year. Like just trying to stay my feet on the ground, keep my feet on the ground, and it's just like the world just keeps going around me, and you know.
What do you mean?
Like I don't really know what I mean. It's just like the world has just been up, like just a little crazy. Just everything's just been moving around. I've just been like trying to just, you know, I guess depression. You know, I got severely depressed this year, and then I got put on, you know, medication. That I got off it because I didn't like it, and you know, then having no money, and you know, just chilling. Like really, you know, I can't really put it to words. It's really fucking just been. It's so much that I can't even put it to words. There's been so much shit that happened. I can't even put it to words.
Like what's one thing that happened?
Crashed with my car when someone hit my boy was driving, and I got hit. I got T-boned and lost that car. And you know, just being fucking irresponsible. I guess I don't know, but
Well, what's something else? What else happened besides the car crashes?
I had a band that we had this studio that just got fucking completely tarnished. You know, I can't really put it to words how much crazy shit happened to me in the last fucking year.
What's this? What do you mean the studio was tarnished?
So someone ransacked the whole studio, and you know, and just last year, just like throughout the whole year, it's been just ups and downs, and you know, trying to get.
The studio got robbed?
Yeah.
What was in it?
Everything.
What's everything?
Like I got when I knew just there was some bad shit going down there, I got my shit and got the fuck out. And it's a lot of just a lot of nefarious shit went down, and so I got out, and then my band members quit, and just lots of fucking debauchery. You know,
your studio where your band was playing out of got robbed?
Yeah.
How much of your stuff got stolen?
None of my stuff. It was
your band members.
Band members, yeah.
What was like the monetary value?
Some of my stuff, I'm pretty sure, but I had my stuff at home. Like I just had an amp and a guitar, you know, that I would bring there.
But they got robbed.
They got robbed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, so then playing music out, and then just like, you know, trying to maintain that with like having a job, and then fucking, you know, just crashing out.
What job do you have?
I don't have a job right now, but I was gonna work for delivering for Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And that fucking I was gonna do that. That's what I was doing, and I've been like through so many different jobs. It's just like every job I've had, I just can't do it.
What jobs have you had?
I did. Last job I had was like a shipping and receiving, and it was like but it ended up packing like stupid shit. Like I just be packing things into like, you know, counting rice.
Mm-hmm.
Literally counting rice. That's what I would be doing, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I just couldn't do it.
Okay.
And
the monotony of it.
The monotony, the mundane monotony. No one says hi to you when you walk in. Like fucking, I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. So how's your music?
Music's really good.
Is it really good?
It's fucking really good. Yeah.
Is that something I can look up later?
Yeah. Oh sure.
How would I do that?
You just look up Frederick Anthony. Peasant.
Frederick Anthony Peasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frederick Anthony, or just look up Peasant, and look up like Frederick Anthony, and you can see my music videos. They're really cool. They're really dope.
All right.
They're really dope.
Okay. I'll check that out. What do you make of the people in the house?
Love them all. Love them all. Let them
love them.
Yeah, they're all really nice. They're really nice people. You know, everybody has their own thing going on. It's cool. They're all different.
Are you going to be able to compete with them?
In what way?
In any way.
Yeah.
Who do you see anybody as a threat?
No.
Any potential leaders right now? Anybody leading the way?
I'm thinking. For right now, I'm playing it slow. I'm playing a slow game. I'm just chilling. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing what's going on, and people like, you know, I can see like people really want it at first, and then, you know, it's all over the place. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Freddie. Well, it's good talk. Will you grab the wrench and send her up here?
At 11:33 p.m., it's Drench's turn. She's talking about when she smoked crack. She invites Gold Striker to smoke crack together after the show. Cool.
So how you feeling?
Look, honestly, before I felt like really freaked out because I'm so far away from Australia. I'm going to be in this house for 6 weeks. I was like freaking the fuck out, but I feel like chill now.
Uh-huh.
How are you feeling?
Very cool. I feel great.
That's good.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's the best cast we've ever had on Fish Tank.
That's good.
Yeah. What do you think of the people in here?
I love them.
You love them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all of them. I'm like...
You're in love with them?
This is exactly why I wanted to come on here.
You want to marry them?
No.
Not that far?
No, not
You
that
just
far.
love them?
Just love them.
Okay.
I feel like we get along very well. The conversation flows easily, which is like not usual for me, meeting people.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm with my people.
Very cool, very
Yeah.
cool. Okay. What's the thing? You smoked crack?
Yeah, I have.
What does that entail?
Having some crack rock and smoking it. You would know something about that. Okay, so I wanted to...
Go ahead.
We can't do it on this show, can we?
You cannot smoke crack on the show.
Yeah, I thought so. That's okay.
Not after the show.
Okay, we smoke a crack after. Done. Alright,
How many times have you smoked crack?
6. Oh. Yeah.
So you're pretty new to the
I am new. Like
Okay.
I stagger it like yearly, like special occasions. Like one was like Christmas Eve. Another was like a little birthday vibe. Another one was like coincidental. Like I was walking on the beach at night time and I was like looking for something. This guy said, I have crack, and I said, let's smoke it. Yeah, so that happened too.
So this is something you intend to continue?
No, see, I haven't smoked it in like 1.5 years.
Uh-huh.
No, 2.5 years.
Oh, wow.
So long, right?
So you think you'll never do it again?
Oh, never's a big word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Never say never.
I couldn't say that I'll never smoke crack again.
Yeah.
I'd be crazy if I said that.
Yeah, I'm not a crazy person.
You're
I'm realistic.
You're realistic. You're probably going to smoke crack again.
Look, it's not off the books, is all I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're picking up what I'm putting down, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Beautiful.
How old are you?
28. And yourself?
I'm 40.
Nice. Good age.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
Me too.
Fucking awesome.
Look at us.
How could you feel any different if you're smoking crack all the time?
Right? You feel even better. You know what they say about the second day?
Yeah.
It's even better than the first day.
You're still high.
No. And you know what they say about the third day? It's even better than the second day.
Yep.
You know what they say about the fourth day?
What's that?
It's even better than the third day. And so forth.
And so forth. That's fantastic.
I guess I don't have that saying in America.
No.
No.
So what do you do? What do you have a job or anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know?
No.
Really?
I don't know what you do.
Jet knows. So does Ben.
Are they going to tell me later?
Awesome.
I can't ask you right now.
Is this live right now?
It is.
Prefer not to say.
Okay. All right.
I'm a crack dealer. No, I'm joking.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. No.
So you're 20, what?
28.
28, from Australia. Did you come from Australia to do this?
I did.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I was fucking up crazy style in Rhode Island and in Boston the last 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy style out here.
What, partying?
Absolutely not. I went to the art gallery. I went to the reenactment of the Boston Tea Party. I went to Providence, like walked around like the Providence River. I know the what do you say? I pledge allegiance to the flag. I know that one now.
Whoa.
I know about the history of Providence. You know, it was actually founded by a guy called Roger Williams.
Yeah.
And he actually named it Providence because it was God's merciful providence. How gorgeous.
That's true.
Went to the state, to the, what do you call it? The State House?
The Capitol building, the State House.
Yeah. Learn about the independent man on top. He's 11 feet tall. And he's actually coming down every now and again for like a little bit of a cleaning. Yeah. You know about that one?
I didn't know that.
He's coming down.
It's crazy.
He's bronze.
It's amazing.
Yeah. There's such rich history here. I feel like I understand why Americans are so proud of their country because like they fought for their independence, whereas Australia, convicts. Still loves the Queen. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a country. This is God's country. I feel like I'm like, revolutionized. Yeah, I love it here.
All right. Cool. do you have a life plan? Anything you're going to do with your life over the next 10, 20 years? What do you think?
Yeah, of course. So I have a mortgage at the moment.
Mhm.
So in the next 2 or 3 years, I want to pay that off.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 beautiful cats, which I
Mhm.
love dearly. Perhaps find a man one day.
Mhm.
You know, if it so comes by my path.
The usual, yeah.
Yeah. Find a man. Maybe get married.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like live out my life. Once this mortgage is done, I feel like I will have like, you know, like rent is your biggest expense per weekly. If you have that, all you have to do is just like work like once a week
Yeah.
for your expenses paid.
Yeah.
And then just like literally do whatever your heart desires, which for me is like painting, seeing my friends, going on walks, exploring. Yeah.
Is Australia, is it expensive?
Yeah, Melbourne and Sydney are.
Is that where you're from?
Mhm.
Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Melbourne? Is Sydney in Melbourne?
No, they're 2 different states.
2 different states.
Mhm.
Okay. But you're from Melbourne?
Yeah, Victoria.
Victoria.
You never
That's
been to
expensive.
Australia?
No.
You've ever travelled?
I've traveled. I've never been to Australia though.
Where have you travelled to?
Most of Western Europe and Mexico, Canada. That's about it.
And what was your favourite place to travel to?
Italy.
Italy? Why? It's very historic there as well, I feel.
It's the architecture and the.
No, because that's how I feel about America. The architecture is beautiful here.
Yeah, we have good architecture here.
Yeah.
I feel like European cities are the ones that aren't ruined are a little bit more civilized in the sense that people are like taking time to have coffee and like walking around and stuff. I find that.
Ruined in what way did you mean?
You know what I mean.
I actually don't, sorry.
Black people.
Shut the hell up. Okay, I didn't know that.
Have you been to London?
No, I haven't.
I went to London when I
know
was.
about the crime. Yeah, go on.
I went to London when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And it was fucking-tastic, beautiful. Tea, hello governor, all that shit everywhere. Go to the Sherlock Holmes Museum. I toured the McLaren, where they make McLaren, the F1, their factory. It was fantastic. It was amazing. And I went back there 2 or 3 years ago for this fight that I did, and I was in London for maybe a week. It's like Bangladesh. It's totally gone. Like London, the city is lost, and it's the people that inhabit it now. It's like Thai, African, Bangladeshi. They're packed in. They've ruined. The neighborhoods are ruined. This isn't even racism. It's just like the city is ruined. It's gone. So yeah, that's what I mean. Not to get too.
I feel like with places with high immigration and acceptance, that does tend to happen. Like
Yes.
there's a big change in it for
Yes.
sure.
Whatever the culture was and whatever the architecture was, all that shit, it gets ruined. Anyway, where have you traveled a lot?
To America and to Cyprus. So I'm Turkish Cypriot, so I've been there.
Is Cyprus? I know they did rally racing there. That's
I
what
don't know about that. I'm not too much into cars. Rallies like car racing.
Is it kind of like it's not desert, but it's like there's sort of a sandy Mediterranean vibe to
very
it?
hot, very hot.
It looks pretty.
But is that the Greek side that you're talking about? Because there was a war there in the 1970s, and it's the only island that's actually divided in two. So the top part is like the north side is like the Turkish side, where my family's from, and the south side, like the holiday destination part, is like the Greek side. But there was a horrible war there, ravaged in the 1970s, and the British actually came, I think, with the UN, the United Nations, and like they helped out in the war. And there's actually a small part of Cyprus that belongs to the British, I'm pretty sure. Very, very small part. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you've been there to the Turkish side?
Of course, yeah.
And is it pretty?
Look, I was very young and I stayed there for a while, went to school there, but where I'm from, it was like a village, so very, very poor, lots of animals, but I feel like that gave me grit to who I am today.
Okay.
And I went to a public school as well. I feel like,
Gave you grit?
Gave me grit.
Yeah, grit.
Grit in adversity, overcoming it, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Gave me autism too. No, I'm joking.
Anybody in the house you see any competition?
Angelica, Angelina, whatever the hell. For her first day, I feel like she's very hyper. She was like taking fish baths as well, so I feel like she's here to cause a little bit of trouble. But I think I might fizzle out. I feel like I I feel like it's the first day. She's probably like putting on airs, like trying to like cause trouble, all that. I feel like after time she's either gonna fizzle out or cause so much chaos that it might just be like hated, you know?
Yeah.
Like people aren't happy to. I feel like people are happy, fuck with them during the competition, right? But after you win the fish box, leave it. You know? Kind of thing. Can you still fish box here?
I think it's frowned upon, but we're probably not going to take super good track of them.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, look, money is money. It's gonna come and go. Like, if she needs that money more than other people, then God willing, let her have it, you know. But like, it's just not good. Competition-wise, I feel like my personality is not as strong as other people's, which is like crazy because I feel like I'm such a different personality normally. So I feel like other people's quirks would be looked favorably upon rather than mine, you know. So I don't know. It's very hard to gauge. It's only day one, but competition-wise, I feel like I will give it everything my all, of course. But people can outwit me. People can, you know, be stronger than me as well. So I feel like it's very. I'm gonna do my best, and I'll just be happy with that.
Okay. Would you go grab? Who was standing to your left in that lineup at the beginning when I came in and we did the chant? Was it Jin?
Yeah, it was.
I think it was. Can you go grab Jin? Tell him to come up here. Thank you. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little tired from cleaning up, but I think I'm doing fine.
Okay. Where did you come in from?
I live in Japan right now.
Oh, you do?
I was born and raised in Canada, but I'm half Japanese, so I have family over in Japan who I'm living with right now. I moved last year.
Okay. Do you speak Japanese?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I was told one of the new editor is also Japanese on the way here. I was told one of the new editors for the episodes
also.
also.
Do you like Japan?
Yeah, I like Japan. I mainly moved because I lived in a pretty quiet town. Not a lot to do.
What, in Canada?
In Canada, yeah.
What part of Canada?
BC.
Is that where you grew up?
Yeah, that's where I grew up. It's on the west coast.
And you moved to Japan, what, just to... Because it's more fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Change the pace.
How old are you?
I'm 23 right now.
Okay. You go to college or anything?
No.
What are you doing for work and all that?
I work at a seafood place in the basement floor of a department store.
Seafood?
Seafood, yeah. Mainly sushi. Free time, I go to the arcade.
What part of Japan are you in?
I live in Osaka right now.
Okay. And you go to the arcade. What else?
The arcade. I go to a lot of live shows. That's where I spend most of my money.
What kind of live shows?
Idol shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that like, what is that, like the girl dance?
Yeah, the girls like dancing around, singing.
What, just because they're hot?
I like the music.
You like the music?
Yeah.
And what's that? Is it J-pop? Is that the genre?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You like the music?
I like the music.
Okay.
I know it sounds retarded, but
No,
I know it's not. It doesn't sound believable.
No, you like whatever. It's not because you're looking at the girls.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. J-Idol. Pop.
Yeah.
Okay. What arcade games?
Mainly there's a Dragon Ball card game where you put the money in and the machine shoots a little card out, and you can use that card. You know Skylanders?
No.
No. Well, you scan the cards onto the machine, and like a little character appears in the game.
That's cool.
So you build your deck with like cards, put them on the machine, move them around. They move around in.
Oh, that's tight.
In the actual game.
I like that. That's
pretty cool. I spend a lot of my money on that.
Is that the main one?
That's the main one recently. I also play the Taika Drum Master. You hit the big drum rhythm game.
Cool, man. Is there a huge arcade in where you're from?
Where I work, there's one pretty close. There's a pretty big one, 3 floors.
What else you do in Japan? What else is there to do? You spend all your money on entertainment?
I think yeah.
How much money do you make?
Less than $12 an hour.
Oh wow.
I make minimum wage, which is 1,250 yen, which 1 to 1 would be 1,250.
Okay.
But exchange rates right now, it's probably like $9.
How much does it cost you? Like your cost of living, like what percentage does that take up of your salary?
Not much because I live with my grandparents.
Okay. How old are you?
23.
And do you have a plan?
Not really.
Just party Japanese style?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go to more nightclubs and stuff. Because I used to do that in Canada a lot.
Uh-huh.
Nightclubs and bars and all that.
That'd be cool. Do you wear suits and ties and shit?
No, I don't wear a suit and tie.
What do you wear in the nightclub?
I think most people just wear their casual clothes. Or like something, at least something a little nice.
Uh-huh.
I just wear like my nice coat and a t-shirt and like jeans.
What's a nightclub like? Have you been to the nightclubs in Osaka?
Not yet, no. I haven't.
So you did that in BC, but
Yeah, I did that in BC a lot.
Okay. What's it like in BC?
Small. At least in my town, they're very small.
Yeah.
Very cramped.
Yeah. So you're looking forward to like better, cooler nightclubs?
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be cool.
Going around to all the girls.
Uh-huh.
I haven't yet to get lucky. I always go home by myself.
Are you an incel?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All my friends call me Gincel, but...
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, it's not like I'm a virgin. I've never had free sex.
You should wear. You only paid for it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo. That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, they're professionals, so they can provide a better experience because they know what they're doing. No?
No, you make love. It's called making love. If you have a woman that you love, it's better.
That's true. I've never had that, so.
I got you.
They're a lot more plentiful in Japan too. Geez.
What are you gonna do for money? You got any like life plans? Did I already ask you that?
I mean, my money would be just working, hoping to get a raise.
Working at the fish factory, hoping to get a raise.
Yeah. Not really a factory. It's more like they get
fucking sushi assembly.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I'm not like a. If I wanted to make money, I would have gone to college and stuff.
Do you have Japanese citizenship?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess that does. I feel like I would imagine. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass here, but I would imagine in Japan you can probably just work a job and like be fine.
Yeah, it's not super bad. I mean, at least in Osaka, the rent prices aren't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo's a bit, because that's like the capital.
Yeah.
Tokyo's pretty expensive. But if you want to live like cheap in Japan, there's a lot of more like smaller cities and prefectures that you can go to.
Yeah. Is it true? I've seen like Instagram posts where they're saying you can buy houses in Japan for like 20 grand. Is that a real thing or is that?
I'm not sure. It might be in like maybe in the middle of nowhere.
In the sticks, yeah. I mean that's what they look like.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, you could definitely buy a pretty cheap house.
Mm-hmm.
But in like the metropolitan areas, definitely not. Like you can maybe rent a cheap, shitty, cockroach-infested apartment for that a month.
Gotcha. Okay. What do you think about the house so far?
I think it's fun. It's
You've seen Fishtank before, right?
Yeah, I watched a bit of season 1. I watched a bit more season 2 because they're more my age, like most of the contestants. And I haven't watched anything after that. I watched like clips for.
Does being here feel like you thought it would feel?
Not really. It feels a bit more open. I thought it'd be more cramped.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the cameras, makes it look smaller, I guess.
True.
It doesn't feel like I'm being watched either.
Yeah.
Even though there's a camera right in front of me.
No, I know what you mean. Any of the girls strike your fancy?
I think they're all hot except for Rachel, but maybe a few drinks down, I think I'd go for Rachel.
Yeah.
I like big girls, but she's a little
sumo,
a little hefty, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that going.
But the other ones are hot.
Okay.
I like what's her face? Duran. She's got a big butt.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Petite Asian girls.
Problem is her name's Durench.
That's true.
So if you're hitting that, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm fucking Durench right now.
I don't know what the hell kind of name that is. Like...
Blow my own head off. Do you feel like you're ready to compete?
I think so. I mean, I was ready to count 10,000 or however many race for the 10,000, but I was too in the zone and I forgot that Ari was being paid to fuck with us. I realized a little too late when he fucking belly flopped on the on the rice.
All right, cool. Who was when I came in and we were at the kitchen island? Who was standing to your left? Was it?
I believe it was what's her face?
I want to say Abigail.
Abigail, yes.
It's not Abigail.
All right, and Angie. That's what. All right, I know
it's Angelina.
Angelina. She said call her Angie. So.
Okay. Can you go grab her, tell her to come in?
Yes.
Thank you. You say sorry for that. Come in! Hey there.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm great. So what do you think of your first day?
I was kind of upsetty spaghetti because I thought that they would like me more, but they don't like me.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are you from?
Jacksonville Beach, Florida.
How old are you?
22.
Yo, that sucks, dude. Yo. Fuck. And what do you say you do for a living?
I don't anymore, but I was working at a pizza place.
Yo, everybody's so fucked. You were working at a pizza place?
Yeah.
You were whipping up pies?
I did.
Okay. What pizza place?
It was called Biggie's Pizza.
Yo!
Like the rapper.
Yo, that fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, it did. I hated it.
Biggie's Pizza.
They didn't pay me on time.
I mean,
Bad checks.
of course not. Did you grow up in Florida?
Mostly. My dad was in the Navy, so I also lived in Virginia Beach for like 2 years, but I don't count it. I don't really remember it. So I just say I'm born and raised in Jacksonville Beach.
Okay. Your dad was in the Navy doing what?
Navy stuff. I didn't ask
Polishing
him about
guns?
it. Yeah, I don't really ask him what he did.
Yeah.
'Cause I stopped talking to him when I was 15.
How come?
Well, when him and my mom broke up, it just got messy, and then he also just did like a bunch of fucked up shit, so I don't feel like talking to him anymore.
Like what?
Like, he opened an insurance thing under my name and stopped paying for it, so it's like a harsh line on my credit right now.
Yeah.
So I have bad credit. And then he also like has a whole other family. Didn't tell us, but I found it through Facebook. Half brother out there.
Yeah.
With a girl that he like met on deployment when he was gone.
You ever try reconnecting with him?
No. I don't think that's my job.
Okay. Gotcha. Tell me something interesting about yourself.
I like art a lot. I wish I did it more. I like to do ceramics and paint and make sculptures and stuff, but I don't do it enough because I don't find motivation for it at the moment.
What do you do with your free time?
I just try to stay busy with my friends. I just go out a lot, try not to stay home.
Social
buddy.
Social buddy. You go out where?
There's a popular street right by the beach that's just full of bars, so I like go out there and hang out and find whoever I can find out there, or the beach is right there. I go to the beach almost every day. I live right down the street from the beach.
Do you drink a lot?
Not as much as I was a couple months ago when I was like going through a bad breakup.
Damn. Yo.
I've been told to be careful on the show not to drink so much because I turn into a monster, they say.
In what way?
I just get like kind of I just turn into a whiny bitch, like, and I'll just drink until I can't anymore and just lay on the floor and like throw up and complain that I'm too drunk.
Fuck.
It's just not fun sometimes. Sometimes it is.
How'd the breakup go?
Not good. I'm still like kind of dealing with it a little bit.
And why? How so?
Because I just like we keep trying to do no contact, but it's like not working.
The no contact's not working?
Yeah, no, because I keep like blocking him, then unblocking him, and he'll do the same. But we only broke up because our parents like basically made us. My mom texted his parents saying everything that like would go down, and then they were like, okay, well, stop seeing each other now.
What's everything that would go down?
Well, just like some fuck shit. Like he was just really mean to me, but he showed me Fishtank, so it's like I don't know. It wasn't even that bad. I almost feel like imposter or something, because he'll tell me things that I remember, but he'll tell me that that's not how I remember it. So I don't really know if that's even what happened or not at this point anymore. Like we would just get drunk all the time, and then he would like throw me all around, and I don't know. We didn't have aligning morals.
What does that mean?
We just didn't see eye to eye about like anything. Like
He would throw you all around?
yeah, like he called his game room his playroom, and like that's where we would go to get like drunk. And when we would get drunk, like something that would always happen is he would get me on the floor and start smacking the back of my head if I was pissing him off. Like
What the fuck?
Just like totally.
I think that shit on your eye is infected too.
It is.
Yo.
I brought like cleaning solution, and I'm hoping that I don't have to take it out.
It's not gonna work.
It's not. But I can't. You're not supposed to take it out while it's infected.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm just letting it ride.
You gotta ride that one out.
I kind of just want to. I don't really want to take it out. I like my piercings.
So your boyfriend would whip your ass.
Yeah.
But you still, how old is he?
23.
But you're both like, oh, I need him.
Yeah, well, it didn't help because my mom was also in like an extremely abusive relationship. So like I didn't really see a reason to like end things anywhere anyways, because it's like, I mean.
Oh, so you were ready to take the abuse.
Yeah, no, like it was fine. Like my parents even were like pretty abusive to each other. So I've been like surrounded by abuse. Like I know more abusive environments than like stable, happy ones.
Oh. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna fucking win this shit. I have to. I don't have any other choice. This is like the best opportunity to ever happen to me, and I have to take it seriously, and I have to win, or I'm gonna like run away.
Yeah, you're pretty fucked.
Yep, it's bad.
All right, go grab Arya. Tell her
Okay.
to come up. How you doing?
Much better than I was an hour ago.
What happened an hour ago?
Well, maybe it was more than an hour. I'm not to go with the
Oh, like
time.
milk sickness?
Yeah. I didn't realize it would hurt so much because I've eaten, I think this is my fourth time explaining this tonight, I've eaten lots of food before in one sitting without getting sick. Like, I love pizza, that's my favorite food, and there have been times where I've eaten 3,000 calories of pizza in one sitting. So I looked at the jug and it said, and 2,400 calories in the bottle. I thought, oh, this will be easy. This will be just like eating a pizza. And it wasn't. It was very painful.
Got it. Okay.
But
you made it through?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
29.
Okay. What do you think of the house so far?
It's fun. I like the people here.
Would you say that you love them?
That's a very strong word.
I've heard that from, I think, 3 people. I think they said they love everybody. And I said that's a very strong word.
I very much like.
I very much like them. Tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What are your hopes and dreams? What do you do with your time? Let's start with where you're from.
Well, that's a complicated question because I've lived in a bunch of places. I live in Ohio right now. I don't think of myself as being of any particular regional background in terms of shaping my upbringing. From my perspective, my upbringing was influenced by the internet. I was part of the first generation to be raised on the internet. I mean, mobile devices didn't exist until I was in middle school, but I was using a desktop to post on Neopets from age 6. So that's what I think of as my real background. Whenever people give me multi-step instructions, I tend to only remember the first. So.
Take us through the upbringing. So you started with Neopets. What happens after that?
Okay, so my childhood, I grew up in rural West Virginia, and I didn't know how to interact with people. I didn't understand people, so I retreated into the internet. I wasn't around people that I knew how to connect with until I was about 15, and I moved to a majority Jewish neighborhood in Massachusetts. And at that point, it was like I was learning how to socialize from a very, sorry, I'm tired, but I was learning how to socialize about 10 years later at least than other people started. Like I was starting from, from like being a small child, but I was a teenager. I am autistic. I am diagnosed with autism, and I have a genuine affinity for cartoons and musicals, but as a kid, those were the only kinds of things I could watch because I couldn't read human body language well enough to understand the inferences that you're supposed to make when watching dramas or sitcoms with real people. I remember I was watching Pulp Fiction for the first time, and I was 14 or 15,
and there's this long scene where a gangster is dancing with the boss, the mafia boss's wife, and it's very awkward and slow, and I had no idea what was going on. And then the gangster gets home and he's talking to himself in the bathroom. He's like, "Okay, it's okay. Just masturbate and it'll all be over." I'm like, "What? What the hell is he talking about?" And so I went to my friend from school who told me to watch Pulp Fiction, and I said, "Well, what the hell was that scene about? Why was there that slow dance?" And he says, "It's to build up sexual tension." I said, "Wait, he was attracted to her? I didn't pick up on that." But most audience members could figure that out from the guy's body language. I mean, so that's why I grew up mostly watching stuff where there are no inferences to be made. People say exactly what they're thinking, and I still watch. I still love musical theater. I still love cartoons. But when I was a kid, that was literally the only kind of storytelling I understood. So that's my background. I interacted with people online because it was easier.
What's the first thing you found on the computer that was like a community or something fun? Was it Neopets?
Yeah.
How old are you when you did that?
I was 6.
So you did Neopets from age 6 to what? What age did you kind of drop off and move on to the next thing?
I think I was maybe 8 when I started playing a game called Toontown, which was this like Disney's version of World of Warcraft.
Yep. Toontown from age 8 to what?
12, I think.
And then 12, what happens? What do you find?
Thinking about my childhood in this detail is actually kind of embarrassing because I did a lot of embarrassing things as a kid online. But I don't know how I ended up on forums. I think I was originally on forums for discussing the games I was playing, and then I went to forums that were dedicated to talking about movies and TV. By the time I was in high school, the whole world was online. It wasn't a weird thing anymore. But also, by the time I was my second year of high school, I was in an environment where I felt comfortable talking to people, and that's when I started learning how to talk to people. I used to be very optimistic about my future because I'm a reasonably intelligent person. I'm not a genius or anything, but I'm not an idiot. But I've figured out that I am not capable of doing most jobs, or at least most jobs that I've tried, most jobs people recommend you try. And I was diagnosed at a young age with autism and ADHD. But there's a word I only learned, I know self-diagnosis is frowned upon, but there's a word I only learned about a year ago called dyspraxia. I learned it online researching my symptoms. I realized it describes me perfectly. And I've asked psychologists and neuropsychologists and neurologists, and what they've all told me is, you have symptoms of dyspraxia, but we don't feel comfortable diagnosing it in an adult, because it's usually diagnosed in childhood. Well, I mean, I've had these symptoms since childhood.
What's dyspraxia?
It's hard. It's sort of it's a processing disorder that mostly impacts spatial reasoning. So I don't tie my shoes, for example. I don't tie my shoes. I have them in a loose knot so I can slip them on, but I can't tie them. I can't shave with a manual razor. I have to use an electric one. I can't cut meat. I can cut bread, but I cannot cut meat. And this might not sound like such a big deal, but there are things that that people take for granted that either I can't do, or I can't do at the same pace as everyone else. Like I had a job as an administrative assistant for a while, for 2 months, and I was doing paperwork, physical paperwork, and they were telling me I was going too slow. So I sped up, and I was making mistakes, and they said, "Hey, you're making mistakes." I slowed down. They said I needed to work fast without making mistakes, and I couldn't do that, so they fired me. I went to college for a liberal arts degree, thinking that this piece of paper will show that I'm not stupid.
It won't show that I'm good at any particular thing, but it'll show that I'm not stupid. And I thought that would help me in the job market, but it didn't. And so after getting a 4-year degree, I went to trade school to learn to be a computer technician. And I passed all their, computer tech, tests on what does this part of the computer do. But I got fired after 2 days in an actual PC building factory. So my dream is, I remember you actually did a video once where you were talking about how something everyone should strive for is to have a thing that they're good at, and they could say, this is my thing, I do this. And that's actually a good example of the kind of thing that I dreamed of. I was telling Daniel earlier that my fictional hero is SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob works at a fast food place, which is considered a low status job, but he is good at it and he enjoys it, and that gives him meaning. And I wanted to find something that I was good at, and good enough that I don't necessarily need to make a lot of money, but good enough that I never worry that I'm going to be chronically unemployed. Things have not been going well for me, and a few years ago I never would have agreed to be on this show, even though it looks fun, because I think I'll humiliate myself and I won't be able to get a job because no one will take me seriously, or they'll think I'm a freak, or blah blah blah. But I'm at a point in my life now where even though I haven't given up on finding my place, I feel like the odds are so low at this point that I have more to gain than I have to lose. So sorry for being a downer. I'm sure you want something more positive, but I'm kind of torn because I was given a total of 700 fish bucks today. I won 600 and someone gave me 700. Then I gave 500 of them away because I like the people here. And 400 because 100 because I didn't feel like taking his money. I didn't feel right. 300 because I like the people here, and 100 because I didn't want to clean and I want the other guy to clean. Point is, I'm giving away the money. And it's like, this isn't smart. This isn't what a smart person would do. A smart person would try to hold on to the money. But it doesn't, I'm not approaching this like a money-making opportunity. I'm approaching this like a game that I'm here to have fun and enjoy. And I don't know if that's the smart way to do it, but that is how I'm doing it. I don't know if the grand prize really is $8,000 because, no offense, but you are a notorious provocateur and troll. The way I described going on this show to my family is that this is the only chance I'll ever get to be Elmer Fudd in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. You are Bugs Bunny in this analogy. Okay. So I don't know if it's actually $8,000 or if it's significantly more. The plan I have, if the grand prize is $8,000 and I win it, is to buy a car. That's most of the way towards buying a car. And a car would, it wouldn't guarantee employability, but it would increase the odds of me being gainfully employed. At the very least, I'd be able to work as an Uber driver, which is not something I can currently do.
Can you drive?
I have a license.
Can you drive?
Well, yes.
Okay.
I can't parallel park though.
I got you. Okay.
And I have had one road accident and multiple parking lot accidents.
Nice.
Yeah, in my family's car.
Gotcha. Okay.
The naive hope, I see naive is that the grand prize is well, it's not naive, I think it's a realistic hope. Why am I calling it naive? Is that the actual prize is $30,000 to $50,000 like in previous seasons. If I were to win that much money, the plan would be to buy a third of a Bitcoin. So let's say Bitcoin's never really gone down in value. The worst case scenario is that it doesn't go up, and I'm just stuck with whatever I invested. But the best case scenario is that it does another 10x. If I were to invest $30,000 in Bitcoin, and then it did 10x, that's $300,000. That's enough to buy a house. That's something that I never thought I'd be able to own. But if I come here thinking about money, I'm not going to enjoy it. So I'm thinking about having fun. At the end of the day, I thought, aside from the milk pain, this was a very good day. I don't know if I should be giving away money the way I gave it away today. So I'm not saying I won't do that in the future. I'm saying I don't know what I did.
In the house, we got Daniel, Rachel, Freddie, Ellie, Angelina, Jen. That's 6. Who's the last person that I'm forgetting?
Did you say Jen? Jen, Angelina, Freddie.
Oh,
Ellie.
Derench. I got everybody. Okay, that's it. Thank you for having this talk. Let's get out of here.
At 11:35 p.m., Rachel and Freddie are chatting about numbskull bullshit. Rachel says again she wants to work in production, kind of pushing that angle seemingly due to the opportunity. Immediately after, they both lament being unemployable and not desiring normal jobs. Rachel says she doesn't think she's cut out to work at all, perhaps due to being agoraphobic. Freddie agrees with almost everything she says and seems to genuinely vibe with her. You and everyone else who watches the show, Freddie. At 12:56 a.m., TTS starts calling Drench hazelnut and alludes to cam-girling. She knows the cat's out of the bag. Meow. But she plays it cool. Then suddenly, she starts talking about how she has a twin. Right. With the exact same tattoos? Wow. Must be close twins. At 1:32 a.m., Ben sneaks into B3 and takes pictures of Rachel while she sleeps. And that's it. This has been Fish Tank. Consider supporting me by liking, commenting, subscribing, joining my Patreon, sending me crypto, clicking my affiliate links, signing up for my program, downloading my app, and sending me good vibes. Also, my mom watches the show, and she was wondering what's wrong with Rachel that she acts like that. So comment below, what's wrong with Rachel that she acts like that? Thanks, guys.
You could say it in 2007, you can say it on Fish Tank. Log on now to Billy Innocent People for free at www.fishtank.live.